Good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Someone just told, first of all, you guys just made me really sad. Roby, I didn't realize that the WAN show is going on right now as well. You guys know it's a routine for me. It's a tradition for me to watch the WAN show. So to be streaming at the exact same time as the WAN show is super sad for me. But they must have a reason. I like streaming during the day. It makes sense. So anyway, thank you all for being here. This is going to be a different stream than I had planned initially. I actually asked Twitch what you guys wanted to see today, and you guys said Planet Coaster. But here's the thing. After the last stream, I didn't want to play anymore for a while. I just wanted to break from it. And I think it's because at a certain point, you kind of just want to not fight with a UI. And I either need to get really good at it on my own and then play it with you guys, or I need to accept that it doesn't speak to me, just like procedural objects doesn't speak to me. One of the two. So I thought it'd be fun instead to explore mods in Skylines 2. You're the same, Mr. History? Yeah, it's tough. It's one of those things where as I was finishing up, I was like, oh man, I'm ready to not play this for a while. Even if the game is fun, the user interface and the way that it doesn't speak to me makes me not want to play. So I don't know what to say. It makes me kind of a weirdo, I think. You hope you get some cool terrain stations and new high rises. You guys talking about the UK pack. Tell you what, I was up late working on a video for Monday. So yeah, it looked a little painful. Beanbot, yeah, it was a Beanie Bot. Yeah, it was a little painful. So I will stick to this for a little while. And, you know, I've thought about some other games that I want to play on the channel. I think I want to play some older city building games at some point. I think the UI is better there too. Planet Coaster is something that you can only pick up for a few days with months-long breaks in between, Jonathan. Yeah, I think I might be in that camp. Play Banished. It's been a minute. I love Banished. I was thinking like SimCity 3000. I never played Cleopatra. How am I doing? I'm doing well. So I want to go through a couple of quick things in the activity feed. Thank you so much, HLM Hallam Tompras for the Prime. Robbie, you're the one who told me about the WAN show. Thank you for the Prime for 6 months, and that makes me super sad. First Nacron, thank you. Tier 3 for a year. That is wild. Robert the Brews, thank you so much for 2 months of Tier 1. First Nacron, first of all. I don't know if you're here right now or not, but thank you. You're awesome. First Nacron, if you guys don't know, like Twitch staff definitely has helped me along my Twitch journey. Really appreciate that. Pandemonium, thank you so much for 9 months of Prime. Got nothing done this morning at work. Might as well continue into the afternoon. Heck yeah, man. That's what we're gonna do. Ash Jarvis, thank you so much for 2 months of Prime. Got my YouTube rewind, and you're the top 1%, top 0.4% of CPP viewers. So I wanted to say thank you for all the great content you put out. YouTube rewind. What is this YouTube rewind thing? I feel like I need to find that. Gwyneth, thank you so much. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you. Thank you. A year at Tier 1. Wow. Thank you. That is wild. Kendrick dropped. You're gonna go listen. We're back to that. I didn't realize that YouTube had a rewind this year. I need to find that. I wonder. I mean, I watch a lot of LTT. What's I watch? I don't know. Watch a lot of stuff. So yeah, excited about that. Thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. That is like super cool of you guys. Really appreciate it. It's like Spotify rap. Okay. It's taken in your Discord main channel. Or wait, what? Is this my full-time job? It is now. Yes. So yeah. Start the stream with GeoGuessr. Maybe next time. It's not a bad idea. We'll warm people up. All right. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm thinking today. I got to make sure that I'm not going to screw up though, because there was some discussions about Monday, and indeed I could screw up. I could get myself into trouble. So I don't want to do that. I'm not, okay, I'm good. So, we're gonna be heading back to Michigan, and that's why I'm wearing my Packers sweatshirt. Oh, whoa. Gwyneth, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. And Astro Antonio, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate you. I feel bad because right now I don't have anything early access, but I will soon. So yeah, if you just got to get the sub, first of all, thank you so much. But that's super generous of you. If you just got one, make sure you hop into the Discord where I give early access to videos. So yeah, super cool of you. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna be basically hopping in, adding some new mods to Bayport. I've got a couple that I've wanted to add. One is this California Foliage Pack. I don't know why it thinks I'm out of date. I'll restart Skive. But basically, this is a bunch of brightly colored trees that I'm really excited to use in here. And I don't know that they're all new meshes, but either way, they bloom at different times. And I know that they're all California. I don't care about that. We're just gonna roll with it, and try to add a bit of color to the build. I think it's gonna look really, really nice, particularly near the botanical gardens that we put together. I experimented a little bit with this last night, and it's really, really nice. The other mod that I want to add, we're going to be taking a look at the Google Earth inspired LUTs. So it's basically a recolor, changes the way that your game looks. And I just want to see if it looks more realistic if we apply some of these LUTs. So this is something that you can do within Lumina. So we're going to give that a shot. It also means that I will expose my Lumina settings, which is something that people have been looking for, because I think I need to disable them to actually enable the LUTs. So we'll have to give that a shot. How does it work regarding the ads? You need to pay for a membership to get rid of them. Master of Audio, if you are currently a channel member, or if you have a sub on Twitch, you shouldn't see any ads. If you are seeing them, then I've screwed something up. So let me know. So existing tree models with different colors, I think so, although I looked at one of them and it looked like it was a different shape. So that's kind of one of the things I want to explore, is I want to see if it is truly different or if it's just a recolored tree. Either way, it's one of the things I think has really been sorely missing from the game. All the trees are just green. It's green or brown or dead. There's no color at all. RLJ, yes. The reason I'm wearing my Packer sweatshirt, not just the troll Kodiak if he gets in here at all, but also because I'm going to the Packer game this weekend. So really excited about that. It's going to be fun. This is my first Packer game I ever go into. I had a buddy reach out to me. A guy I knew in college had season tickets. His family's had them forever. And he's been selling them to another buddy. And that buddy reached out to me and said, hey, do you want some tickets? So obviously I've got to. So yeah, gonna go see the Niners at the Packers, and it should be cold and it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Bring home that dub, for sure. If Tom Grossi did ask you to do a video with him, just a one-off, would you? Yeti, I don't know who Tom Grossi is. I don't know if I should know who that is. No idea. So I would probably say no, because there are so many people I'm supposed to be collaborating with that I have not been, because I'm bad at collabs, which makes me a bad YouTuber. That I'd probably say no, because I'm a terrible person. Am I going to cover the Subway Freedom mod today? I don't know that the subways make a ton of sense in the city yet. So here's the thing. I want to use mods that make sense to use in the build. So like we have the pedestrian bridges mod. I think that there is a rationale for pulling this in to the build and crossing the train track. So like even though like I get it. We're using California trees in Michigan, but still we have a botanical garden. So there's a rationale for it. The thing with mods, I feel like you should always have a reason that you're using them. I didn't always do that in Skylines 1, and I had a gigantic mod list, and then one would break, and then I couldn't load into my save. So I don't want to do that here just to do it. unless of course you guys really want to see one. So if there's a mod that you really want to see, I'm going to open that up to you guys in just 1 minute. But the other mod is CtrlC. This is, from what I've seen, it's working a lot better than it did the last time I used it. So we'll give this a shot. I also really want to support JK142, who's putting together a mod. I don't know if you guys know who JK142 is. I'm not going to show the whole video because I think it's pretty unethical. I will encourage you to go and check it out yourself. I'm going to leave a link in here, actually. So basically, they put together a mod called Ultra Painter that they're going to be releasing soon that allows you to spray paint. Hold on. I'll show it to you quickly. Oh, actually, I can't. He's got copyright music. Not good. Well, let's see if I got lit up on YouTube because of that. Anyway, it allows you to basically spray paint textures. Yeah. So that's what I'm really excited about with this mod. So I want to show him some love, give his other mod a try as well. Super excited about this one. It's going to be a really good one. You need this mod so badly? Me too. Have I tried any of the simulation mods, like realistic trips? I have not. So I'm open to that. I think that I have the water mirror surfaces from Algendo as well. That's kind of all that I had on my agenda. So if there are any other ones that you guys are interested in me grabbing, drop it in there now. I'll give a poll, and we'll grab it before we jump in, and then we're just gonna give them a shot. I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna start the poll. It's gonna be a Twitch poll, the first one. Okay, what mod should I add? I want to see the first 5 mods that I see in chat right now. I will add to this poll, and you guys get to vote on them. You're hyped up for future Magnolia County episodes? Me too. Next week's I'm gonna record both Segunda Beach, Line Tool, and Move It. I mean, I have Line Tool and Move It in here. And Line Tool, I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, that I was trying to figure out whether I could talk about that. It was announced on Paradox forums. Line Tool's coming to vanilla. So, GUI, Harbor Master J, you just want a crash fest. I will do that. Oh, Area Bucket, that's a good one. I've been curious about that one. Really use any mods that aren't on mine and other content creators lists? Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why I figured it would be good to take a look. Let me see. +1 for GUI. Picana? No. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Building use. Oh, that's a good one. Actually, that's probably a good place to take a look. Just look through here. If anything jumps out to you guys, things that you want to see. Waterfront row zones. I'm going to veto that one. Only because I am desperately nervous about mods that add a whole bunch of zoning assets. That one makes me uncomfortable. So I will add some assets, but not a ton. Right everywhere on the list. Oh yeah, that one's already in. Yeah, right everywhere's on there. Sorry about that. You're 15 episodes into Magnolia County, but you've added mods through the Paradox mod store. Should you be using Thunderstore instead? No. Oh my goodness. D10 Dell. Oh, you're making me think I need to go and pin a comment to every video. Thank you. Elevated paths we have in here already. We have that mod. Do I have my PC specs? Yes, Saltwater Cowboy, but I'm changing it. Finland NDA broke it. No, I found it. I found it on the forums, so I can talk about that. Yeah, it's coming with Detailer's Patch too. Bridge expansion. I'm gonna add bridge expansion. Expansion pack. B-Ball Citizen Pack. Confirm the traffic mod loads a keylogger. Should be major news. Leon, I have not heard that. But sure, I will buy it. I will buy it. If traffic had a keylogger, it would be right here, and it's not. The only thing that has been that was found was a crypto. They were not the only thing. It's a crypto. It's if you have a certain crypto wallet, it would take your money, your crypto money. Very sophisticated. It makes me think it was micro-targeted. American route decals. Okay. Yeah, Leon, you're not wrong, but you're also not right. Traffic mod had a there was a version. If you launched it at a specific period of time and you had a specific crypto wallet, you would have had your money taken, which is not cool. It also means that it's probably super targeted at a person. Yeah, definitely not a good situation. And it's been beat to death. I honestly, at this point, like, I'm kind of done talking about it. It's kind of old hat at this point. It sucks. It happened in City Skylines 1 as well. It's happened for other games, Minecraft, Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto. Like anytime you have mods, the potential is out there for nefarious actors to do bad things. Get mods from people you trust, and even then, sometimes you'll end up in a problem like this. There are things that I think that Paradox needs to do to improve. They've seemed to be taking some steps, and that's kind of, at this point, that's where we're at. Kind of stinks. You've been digging into the code for the game. It's incredibly powerful and complex simulation. Really think we're going to see some amazing things created by the community. Super excited. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff. I'm super excited about it. Dome's parking decals. I didn't even think to add those. Wow, Area Bucket is just crushing it. Or it crushed it, I should say. And Gary contributed a whole bunch of channel points. It's smart. It's okay. Okay, Area Bucket. We'll add that to the list as well. And then I'm noticing. Okay, looks like we're good now. Let's see, Area Bucket's in here. No issues. We'll launch it. Frantimus, good to see you in here, buddy. I was wondering, anyone in here have a favorite custom map theme? I stopped that. Honestly, that's another mod that I should have back in the list. I got rid of the map theme mod because it wasn't always working. And I'm very curious to know if it's working better now. If I'm into stats, get InfoLoom. I mean, here's the thing. I got into planning because I'm bad at math. I took some engineering courses, and it was really stressful for me. So InfoLoom sounds stressful. I do like statistics, though. I do. Place your bets, folks. Will it crash? No. We're good. We're real good. It's been solid. I mean, I straight up, how many hours straight was it yesterday that I was on? Probably like 6. I think I crashed once. G86? Is G86 in here? Or 86, 87. Yeah, that like did an awesome job. The only thing I keep getting these issues where for whatever reason, I had these key binding conflicts. I think it's my own fault. I did some not so okay things. I don't know about you guys. I had my settings resetting all the time, and I probably shouldn't show you this because I wouldn't encourage you to do it. I decided I had enough, and what am I doing? I found settings.coc and I made this thing read only, and now my settings don't change. Even when it tries to reset them, it can't. But as a result, I'm also seeing some weird stuff right here. So yeah, like this always has a key binding conflict. It's super frustrating. But yeah, that has helped me. It's helped me a little bit. Does anyone else read town planning's board meetings since watching CPP? Oh, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. As someone who has taken more than my fair share of minutes, you don't want to do that. This is what I did for the thumbnail. I'll show it to you real quick, and then we're just gonna start fresh and not do this. I did this in a couple minutes when I was super tired. But yeah. Love my new map based on Morro Bay. You were born there, so excited to see my take on it. Really enjoy putting that together. Really enjoy putting that together. There's a chance that one of these days we make a map live on stream. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Although that will be lots of crashing. So this is what I did. I did this in about 5 minutes last night at like 2 in the morning. I made City Planner's Temple of Landscaping and added a whole bunch of trees and bushes and things of that nature. Then I used CtrlC to spam this around for a while. So we're not going to keep this. I'm going to load back in. But these are really powerful mods that do some really interesting things. I know that Clyde has said not to use this on saves that you care about because it could break your game. That said, you break the game, we start a new city. Not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. Looks good with all different colors. I know, right? It's funny to me. It's such a simple thing. This right here. This is actually a palm tree. Like, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna load back in. I'll just load back in so we can explore it together. But this is 5 minutes of minimal effort. We'll make it look even better. But I honestly think this looks pretty good. So, it adds a whole bunch of trees. Where are we? There's so many saves. Bayport 5 end finished. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Is the random rotation online tool? Yes, there is. Any way to suggest music on my channel? No. The Planksta. I'm just gonna. I'll keep it super real for you for a second. I don't know what I'm doing with most things, and I keep switching software in an effort to get multi-streaming to work. I don't know if I can talk about this or not. I'm sure they're not watching. I'm actually meeting with someone at YouTube after this stream to talk about multi-streaming. So, because I've had so many problems with it, and now I've experienced 4 pieces of software, none of which have worked appropriately. So, I think that it seems like they're motivated to get it working. I'm really happy that they reached out to talk about it. So yeah. What new mods came out? It's not that new mods came out. It's that there are a bunch of mods that I haven't tried that I'm excited to try. So the very first one, first of all, let's make it summertime. I know I have my settings in there for whatever reason. I gotta just do a little flick of that, and then it seems like it works. The landscaping mod just adds a whole bunch of trees underneath here. And it's interesting. They all have this little California logo next to it. There's no way to filter by it, which is fine. But I think that these are just recolors of the existing landscaping. I don't think it's new meshes. So my own personal curiosity, this is the poppy. Yeah, I mean, I think that to me kind of, well, I don't know. Is that different? think it might be. I think that might be different. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You don't think it's the same? I don't think it is either. I don't think that's the same. So I think these are the first custom trees in the game at all, or trees and bushes. Let's see. Get a few more. So these are the Channel Islands poppy, bougainvillea, tropical wooded plant native to South America, California bluebell, the lilac, and then we get to some trees. And I'll do the trees in a second, but let's just... Oh yeah, these are all different. And they're kind of like the rest of the landscaping in the game. Like, I think they're probably best viewed from far away. But that pop of color, man, I like it. I like it. These are all recolors. Are they? I don't know. They look a little bit different to me. They look a little bit different. I can't tell. We need more custom assets. I completely agree. I tell you what, the person that I miss the most is Mr. Mason. So that's why seeing stuff like this, like, it gets me really excited, not exciting. Are they rotated? I don't think that I had rotation set. Yeah. Oh, they are rotating. Oh, you might be right then. Okay, here's one that I was curious about. This is the laurel fig. And that to me doesn't look like, although it looks like it could be two stacked trees or like a small tree with a bush on top. I can't really tell. Then we have the live oak. Maybe the best way to test these out is to place the large version. So here's the fig. Here's the live oak. I wonder. Just the normal oak? I mean, it kind of looks different. Kind of? I can't really tell. Then jacaranda. Now this is interesting because the jacaranda is evergreen except for in the spring. So my guess is I switch this to spring. No, it still looks dead. Height depends on age. Yeah. Is it fall? No clue. No clue what happened with this one. I thought it would turn purple, but it doesn't. It looks dead. How about this one? This is the silk floss tree, native to South America. Pink blooms in autumn. Ah, look at that. I switch it to fall, and immediately it's super pink. And it might be a recolor. You might be right about that. I don't really care. The added diversity is greatly welcomed. Evergreen pear tree. I mean, this looks like an apple tree. It's the difference. Looks like an apple tree. Jacaranda, Elinda. I don't know what that means, Apollo. You should tell me. I want to know. Do these trees age? They do. They do. Just like the normal trees. Myrtle tree. In the summer, this one should be pink. Oh, that's nice. And then the gold medallion tree. Another summer yellow bloomer. So it's not a lot of added trees, but it's some. We also get some small bushes. I don't know how this is at all different. A small shrub. These look like they are exactly the same. Same with this and this. Looks identical to me. The one that I know is different. Where is it? Wow, it's missing. So one of them, oh, it's this one. So this is the fern palm bush. This one starts out in the ground. So when you place it, it looks like a bush. So that's pretty cool. I know that a lot of people will do this manually. Being able just to have it in the landscaping menu and drop it in there yourself is pretty darn cool in my opinion. I think it's mainly about the colors, the different seasons, so your city isn't just green. I think you're right. If you were making a California-inspired build, being able to have seasons on and not have your trees. Oh, I get what you're saying. This bush will never change colors. Oh, gosh. Now I want to use these in Saguna Beach. Gosh. Yeah, this is almost a workaround because if you guys aren't map makers, you're probably unaware. There's an issue right now with being able to export a map with a custom climate. It just won't work. You can make it, you can't share it. So as a result, that's why Saguna Beach has seasons. Yeah, you could have cherry blooms. You could have evergreen trees with this pack. Gosh, this is cool. Super cool. Super into this. How can I not use these in Segunda? Because these are not official assets. So just so you guys understand where my head's at with Saguna Beach, I'm only going to use things that everyone has access to. So vanilla is going to be vanilla plus, like, if there is a specific asset on the store when assets are supported that everyone can get regardless of council, whatever, I would consider it then. But right now, assets are code mods. So I can't add any assets, even if they're great like that. Like, I can't. And that's because I want to make sure that everyone who's using GeForce now and whatnot could play if they wanted to as well. So, yeah. So, Phil, will James be getting divorced soon? I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'll say it seems like he keeps screwing up. He just can't help himself. Just can't help himself. Sometimes those people exist in this world. They just can't help themselves. They need to work it out. You know, I've tried to figure out whether I'm telling. I guess here's some insight into my head. Saguna Beach is not going to have as many characters as Magnolia County, and one of the main reasons for that is I want to focus more on making a place that, in my mind, is a little bit more idealized, the kind of place that I would love to live in, that I'd love to see, that I'd love to plan for. The opposite of that is Magnolia County, where I feel like we are continually kind of experiencing in that some of the not so great things in the world, and explaining how you work around those things, because that's, it happens. But with that, are the interpersonal relationships always good? Like, do people always have a redemption arc? So far, I've wanted to have a redemption arc for literally everybody. And, show that these aren't necessarily bad people. But then again, even good people make bad choices. So I'm not sure exactly how to handle it. Clear anti-Chuckles agenda? I mean, I know there are some of you that don't like Chuckles. I love some Chuckles. Mr. Pinchy City, thank you for being here. That time has passed in the city. And that couple will be ready to pass the company to the grandkids. I mean, time moves slowly in cities too. That's one of the things I really like about it. Is unlike Cities 1, where like you look and it's 100 years that have passed. That is not the same one. Just to give you guys a heads up into my thinking right now. There it is. I want to link these together without all the clutter that was here, and then we'll have some nice gardens out here. I want to try using some of Al Gleno's water surfaces. So we'll make some reflection ponds maybe right here, and then we'll add some landscaping around here. I don't want to go overboard. I just want it to be kind of understated and nice open areas where maybe you could admire a tree. And then from there, probably add a grass surface as well. I want to see how the layering works with these surfaces. This is kind of a dry run for me adding some of these to Magnolia County too. So yeah, perfect time to try out the area bucket. Oh, you're right. You're right. So I want to fill this entire area in with a grass surface. So, okay. Here's what we'll do. Two things. So I am going to run this down. We'll have this path. This is just like a pretty basic path. Just to link these together. Oh, no, that is not straight at all. I don't know what happened. Okay. Now let's see. Let's try the area bucket. So I want the pools right here. I think I want the pools focused. Something like this. I'm going to line these corners up with these edges right here, and then we'll just run it back. I need to be able to fill this thing. I'm going to use a whole bunch of mods together. It's going to be an absolute disaster. But I hope you guys are here for it. I'm going to try to use CtrlC. I don't know if CtrlC works on surfaces. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that gives us our opening there. And let's see. So that's a temporary surface. I'll just move this over. Okay, that's more in line with what I was thinking. Let me think. All right. I don't think I can move. Oh, I can move a surface. Okay. I want to make sure that all of, like, if we're doing this and we want it to look nice, I need all these paths to be the same width. So I'm thinking I'll use this as my guide for the width. Problem is, I think that these are all attached, and I don't know if I can move it because it's attached. So I was thinking of trying to move this surface around, using it both as, you know, like a way that I can measure things. Then move it if I turn off buildings here. I can. Oh, I can. So this is what I wanted to do. Now I can measure. So now I know where this should end. Okay, that goes right there. And then I can move this around and adjust the width. Oh, and it's underneath. Surfaces are hard. Surfaces are hard, but I feel like there is a cheat code. There's got to be a way to figure it out, and I think we're getting it. I think it just, you've got to be patient and willing to accept a bit of trickery. I think honestly though, that's one of the reasons I'm so excited for the concept, or for the possibility of not needing to use surfaces everywhere. And that mod that's coming out with by the CtrlC creator, I feel like surfaces are excellent for stuff like this. Like, we should have a hard surface when you're adding pavement or something like that. But if you're doing something organic, like, I want to be able to spray it. Like, that to me feels a ton better. How long has this been going on, Jason? It's not long. We just started, and we did a lot of chit chatting. You missed adding mods to the build. That's about it. Now it's just using mods in creative ways, or hopefully creative ways, to create things that would be otherwise kind of challenging. And we're finally finishing up this botanical garden. I think that's the main thing. And I don't know that it's going to be spectacular, but we'll give it a shot. Would love to have a mod that works the same as the pen tool in Photoshop. It appears that Ultimate Painter is that tool. I need to speak with the mod creator. The first thing I did is I went and I subscribed to their Patreon, because they're gonna have early access on there. If they'll let me share it with you all, I will do it once they release it, once they release it to early access, because I would love to take a look and let you guys have a sneak peek at it. So yeah, we'll see. Hello from Romania. Hello from Wisconsin. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Ultra Painter. It looks amazing. So there we go. All of those paths should be the same. Now, I'm going to try Control-C for this. I don't know a lot about this mod. I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't know if I can do surfaces. I'm pretty sure that I can't. That's super sad. Hold on. Wait, let's see. Maybe I have to select some things. I should try to use some paths and paint the surfaces on top. Oh, well, okay, yeah. So, in theory, yes, I agree that is the correct approach, and I didn't even think to do that. The main reason I didn't do that is I wanted to try painting the surfaces in here. So let's use the area bucket. We'll just try some things. Oh, that is not working right. Oh, you know why? This is the worst place I could demonstrate this, because I'm in the middle of a building. Okay. Let's give it a shot over here. So there's a whole bunch of surface paths over here. Let's just try the area filler with this. That's slick. The one thing I was wondering about is if I could change the surfaces, and it doesn't seem like I can. So I have to go through. I mean, I'm just layering a bunch of surfaces. Interesting. So I selected this a few times. Be careful with that. It looks like you just start throwing surfaces on top, but very, very, very easy. Holy cow. That is super slick. Well, that's like a must-have mod at this point. Okay. Let's take it a step further. So let's say I want to fill in I want to fill in this whole park. It's finding, oh my goodness, this is actually super powerful. I have an invisible path right here and it's finding it. So this kind of stinks. It's getting kind of wonky. Like it's missing some spots. This is also a custom surface that I added. So it's not perfect. But are you willing to be able to go quickly? I guess, what are you willing to deal with? Let's see. Oh, that looks like absolute garbage. Oh, lower the threshold. Okay. We'll give that a shot. Okay, let's back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Okay. So now are you talking about this? The height? That is the threshold? Oh, that is weird. It's the size. And now it's letting me do basically these gigantic shapes. Yeah, I mean, I think that this mod has its purposes. Like something like that is very quick. Then again, this one also isn't difficult to do on your own. It's just, it's not doing a great job. I can see the direction though. You can see it's like you've got to be really finicky with it. I don't know if it's worth it to me right now. I was imagining this mod in particular. If you've ever played Cities XXL, there's a tool. It's also pretty jank where you can just like fill in the surfaces with random stuff. It's close, but yeah, I don't know. Helpful for replacing existing. Oh. So I see what you're saying. So if we have, okay. Let's find a good example. So we'll get rid of the grass. If we just wanted to change the texture there, and instead of having that, we wanted to have base sand. You know, okay. I could see a world where maybe it's still, it was pretty janky. Try the replace surface tool, bottom left setting. Okay, well, I've destroyed this park. And now everyone's excited to go to this dog park. Okay. Replace surface tool. So let me first fix the asset. I see what you're saying. All right, hold on. We'll just get rid of this thing. Enjoy your lack of the park, folks. JK, here's a new one. That's how the city deals with things. Oh my goodness. I know what you guys are saying now. Okay. So if I use this replace surface tool and I had two parks side by side, oh my goodness. This is a must-have mod. Poplar Ponderosa, you guys did do it. Yeah, that completely changes my perspective on it. The main reason is if you are plopping buildings. I actually dealt with this recently in Magnolia County. I placed You want to make a park with these two. And of course, this one time it's going to spawn the exact same centerpiece. But half the time, there we go. You'll try to place these and it'll get a different surface right there. So what we should be able to do with this is say, you know what? I want, there we go. And now these surfaces are the same. And now I can make one big park. And let's say I want to replace the textures to be Sully's textures, which can accumulate snow. Oh my goodness, this mod is sick. This is a super cool mod. I don't know that the area fill tool is great yet, but this surface replacement tool is outstanding. My goodness, that's ridiculous. Gosh, you see stuff like this and you just kind of go, wow, that should be in the base game. Like, if you're gonna have surfaces like this is just a quality of life thing. Wow, how cool is that? So cool. Doesn't seem like it always works though. Oh, it is. It's just the surface itself. It's very slight. Oh, super cool. Well, this one is gonna go in the Magnolia County mod set. So, nice work, everybody. Nice work. Yes, that is amazing. The chaos flip flop is great. Listen, I blame you guys. Modding is the GOAT. I absolutely love modding. I think it's super cool. What people are able to think of. Oh, whoops. What people are able to think of and accomplish with modding, it just blows me away every single time. Why don't we take we'll take a momentary break from this, because I do think that we are going to redo this, and I'm going to take your guys' advice and just make two shapes that are the same, and then we'll draw a path in between them. It'll be a lot simpler. Everyone's dying over here, which is a problem. I'm gonna break our path a little bit. We'll have to reconsider how we make people walk through here, but I want to try CtrlC. Specifically, I think that CtrlC could be useful when you have these European blocks that you painstakingly put together. If we were to spin these around a couple of times, this block should be fine to incorporate elsewhere. So that's what I'm thinking. I want to be able to quickly replace blocks. Part of me wants to add it here. Part of me wants to take this admittedly Midwestern looking, not even Midwestern, it's just American looking build. I kind of want to get rid of this part of it, and we'll replace. I'm just kind of tired of the vanilla assets, so I want to have some of the German assets and some of the French assets. The quick way to do this is going to be to get rid of these and then spam some French blocks in. So here's what I'm thinking. We are going to CtrlC the French blocks that we've already put together and move them through here. And I don't know if it's going to work well. It's also an opportunity to get rid of all these trees. I don't know what you get. Don't get rid of it. Too bad. It's already gone. We have not looked at Ultra Painter yet. I really want to, but I don't have it yet. We looked at the video, and the video has some music that I was waiting for them to take my YouTube stream down. That's the perfect way to go into a conversation with YouTube. Meet them and have your stream that you did today taken down. I decided to play copyrighted music on my stream. This was super useful for your baseball complex. Made one field with decals, fences, copied and pasted several times. I think I might have even grabbed those baseball fields. I could see how that could be useful. So if you guys are unfamiliar with CtrlC, it's kind of like the functionality that we had in within Move It in Cities 1. There's two different ways that you can do it. You can do this broad selection where you kind of just select a circle, or you can have this selection where you select individual assets. I'm thinking that I want to select individual assets and be very controlled and deliberate about it. You can also select the things that you're able to copy. So I think for me, the buildings are really all that I care about. Oh, wait. I need everything, I think. I need to make sure that I'm not screwing this up. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Can I turn my mic volume up or the music down? I can quiet the music down a little bit. Get some parking. It's our time to shine. We can add some parking. We're going to need parking. All of the French assets that we're spamming through here do not have parking. And there's already a lot of street madness going on. Street parking madness. Okay, I think those are all selected. You love using Control-C to copy and paste highway interchanges. I think we'll have to double check. I think we actually have a Control-C celebrity in the audience right now. Let's see. Oh, this is sick. So when I tried this in the past, the stability wasn't great. But it seems it's very intuitive. Wait, what is that? I can flip it? I don't know what that benefits me at all. So this one's flipped. Oh, it broke half the things because it's French assets. That didn't work here. But you can see for the rest, I'm gonna get rid of this one. I used the flip it button and it flipped my corners. It just broke it. But for these other ones, you'd be hard pressed to tell that I hadn't just done this. The one thing that's missing, I didn't select surfaces. I thought I didn't have to, and it broke all of my surfaces, which you might see as a bonus depending on if you like to add your own surfaces or not. Overground parking mods are amazing. Are they? I have to check those out. YouTube ad. Yeah, the mirror toggle was no good. Not for this. Not for this. The ability to flip any assets is one of those nice features in workers and resources. It's true. Allie, hello. Thank you for being here. May sound like a record, but EU time is so much more friendly for people in the Eastern Hemisphere, at least for you. So thank you. I will be honest. I like streaming during this time of day. I know that everyone likes streaming. That's why everyone streams at this time. But for me, it also works really well. So I'm glad that it works for you as well. The more that I stream at this time, the more I realize I'm just personally a lot more alert. And it's just a nice thing. Okay, maybe I'll deselect roads, and then I can maybe just grab this whole block. Then Control-C it. And now let's see if we get... Oh, this one was actually conforming. This is the wrong one. This was conforming to this block. So let's see. Try it again with this one. Okay. Now Control-C. It seemed like I had to select that twice. Like there's like a little momentary blip there. Not a huge deal. Track required. Track required. Oh, I got the tram. Why is there a tram stop? I'm so confused. I'm so confused about what I'm screwing up right now. Picana, hey. That is the celebrity. We've got the R cut. Super cool. You can save things. I have not figured out how to do that yet. But super cool that they had that in here. Super cool. You work from home, so this is exceptional. I will keep that under advisement. Maybe I just need to keep this time. It works for me. I know that there are a lot of people who like the nighttime though, so. Same thing for work from home viewing. Yeah. You like when I stream at this time? You're in security at the loading dock watching the stream? Well, there is a there's a decent chance that at some point I just kind of adopt this as the stream time, which I know will disappoint some folks. The main problem with the night stream time is that I feel like I ruin the next day. Like I could stream twice as often if I stream at this time of day, because I'm still productive the next day. Because if I stream and I'm up till like 2 a.m, I'm just ruined. I can't function the next day. So yeah, that's a problem. It didn't grab the surfaces. I have no idea why it's not getting the surfaces. That's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, you know why it's not grabbing the surfaces? Some wise guy decided to delete all the surfaces in these and draw his own. I bet you that if I were to grab some of these other ones that still have the surfaces attached. Hold on. No. Absolutely mind-blowing. You can watch while you work from home. What time is it for me? It is 12. Noon. A little afternoon. Holy cow, I missed a ton of activity. Yashi, thank you so much for the Prime. D10 Delete, thank you for the Prime. Derek, thank you for the Tier 1 for 8 months. Smitty, thank you for 2 months of Prime. Arthi, thank you for the biddy, for the It's a Boy. Oh, Arthi, congratulations. Thank you for 9 months of Tier 1. King, thank you so much for the Prime. King Sarius, thank you for the Prime. Iconoclast, thank you for the Prime. Nightsway, thank you so much for the Prime. Sparky, thank you so much for the Tier 1. QZ, thank you so much. 10 months of Tier 1. It's wild. And Pablo Ponderosa, thank you for giving Sunny the gifted sub. And Sunny, thank you for being here. And I'm not seeing activity from YouTube. Awesome. Just the super chat. So Kumpla, thank you so much for the super chat over on YouTube. And Charney, thank you so much for becoming an associate planner. I don't know why that's the only thing I'm not seeing. It's always something. This is exactly why I'm having that meeting with YouTube later. Because it should be easier to chat on YouTube. Also working from home. It's the way to do it. You might think for someone who likes to stream that I'm this social butterfly that would just really like to be in the office. No, I'm actually kind of a hermit that really enjoys being at home, and definitely preferred working from home to being in the office. Okay, so I just copied one. Yeah, no surface. I wonder if that's just the French assets or if it's all of them. I need to add a French elementary school to the area. Oh, we have the high school. Oh, you're right. Do we never add the elementary school? We got one right here. It's full. That's awesome. I'll grab this block and move this up here as well. We'll need to add surfaces to all of these. Not a big deal. We'll do all of our surfaces at once because I've got the surfaces here, and then we'll have these ones. So okay, let's Control C this block. And I kind of want to test to see if this is specifically an issue with oh, these aren't going to fit. I'll paste these. I'll just need to use Move It to fix them. They're the right width, but then I need to add another building in between. Yeah, none of the surfaces are staying. Okay. I want to know if this is a Control C thing. Does anyone know? You wanted to work from home, but your boss said you couldn't drive a semi in the living room? I mean, it's not advised. Yeah, no surfaces for this either. Wait a minute. Also, Control C costs money, which is good to know. Yeah, I don't love the UI, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's a little busy for me. It doesn't scream what's going on. It just kind of is a thing. The thing is, it's not grabbing the surfaces. I have no idea why. That does definitely limit its utility. Because like I copied this school here. Not only did it cost me money, but without the surface, like I don't really want it. I kind of want to redo it then. The other ones I'm not as concerned about. I don't know. Sandbender, thank you for being here. To save, click save once it's selected. Used to work in the planning department of municipality before COVID. Spent all your time working hours at the office. Changed work since then with a lot more work from home. Really miss the in real life meetings and different projects and colleagues. I miss having coworkers. I have my editor. We talk every day. Seeing him in Finland was just, it was kind of, it was awesome. For anyone who doesn't know, when I went to Finland, my trip was covered. So I decided to pay for my editor to go. And it's the first time that I ever met him in person. And it was an awesome experience because I just, people don't seem real if you never see them. So it was good to meet him in person. That said, being able to get out of bed and just go and work, I'll never give it up. Never give it up. I made a breakfast burrito before stream. I loved it. It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Don't want to give that up ever. Something has happened to my audio. Is it better? It was good because I muted myself. It's the music player. It must have been the song. It must have been the song. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, is it still bad? It's better now? It was a song then. Well, that's not good. All right. Wasn't too bad. We good? Good. Yeah, I like this better. It's definitely not very Midwestern feeling. We'll add more German buildings, I think, in this area. And then when we get more packs, we'll add those as well. I'm realizing more and more though that as we add these new assets, I'm just kind of burnt out on the vanilla assets, and I don't think I really felt it as strongly. Like, you look at these new assets that we got, and they're just so much better, so much better. Was it loud? Blame it on the rain. We don't have rain right now. We had rain yesterday. We had snow yesterday. Clink Clank, thank you so much for the prime. Mac Welshman. Mac Welshman. I wish we could talk. Mac Welshman. Just good to see you here, buddy. I owe you something. It's not ready yet, I don't think. Hold on, let me see. It's not ready yet, Mac. But when it is, I will actually, and I will tell the rest of the stream this. I've got something to show Mac, and when it's ready, I will need to momentarily. There'll be a couple of momentary breaks where I need to do something, but it's really important, so I'm gonna do it. And you guys will just have to suffer with a little bit of me being weird on stream for a couple minutes, which is normal. I mean, that's what I normally do. You dare me? Oh my goodness. I mean, I think I know what would happen. I'll tell you, Mac, I was so afraid of inadvertently doing something stupid that like I had to like quadruple check my list, so I didn't get myself into a whole bunch of trouble. I don't like trouble. I like my life to be easy. It's real easy to get yourself into trouble too. Chat's away, no one's watching. It's just me and Mac hanging out. Well, if it's me and Mac hanging out, there are so many things that I can do and talk about. Monday will be fun. Monday will be fun. I look forward to it. And I'm probably gonna stream on Tuesday, Saguna Beach. So if anyone's wondering, on Twitch only. So, but part of me wants to come on and just kind of. I mean, obviously I have a video that I'm working on. If you didn't know I was working on a video for the region packs, you know now. But I always do, so it shouldn't be much of a surprise. I still kind of just want to talk afterwards, so there's a slight chance that I come on. We'll see. Whoa. It just became pants off chat. Wait, you guys think I have pants on right now? That's funny. No, I do have pants on, but I definitely took my socks off, so I have to hide my feet. Because I know the way that chat can get around feet, so I gotta keep it together. Prove it. Oh my goodness. If I prove it, yeah, it's feet pics online forever. Forever. The haunting of them too. I don't want to be on Feet Finder. I didn't know Feet Finder was a thing until just now. But now you've definitely scared me away from ever showing my feet. Feet cam when? I wonder if I even still have my overhead. Do I? I do. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. That's what I get. That is exactly how I ended up showing my face to. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. All right, well, now you guys all know the shame of my feet. For free. Inadvertently. This is, there are some times where I think to myself, you're not cut out for all this, man. and it's all impulse control and the ability to understand your technology that becomes a problem for me. I do have feet. Hold on. Okay. There. That's what it's supposed to look like. Bombas. Good evening from Italy. Hey, thanks for being here. Cities 2 is bad. X-Rater. We are going to politely I'm gonna politely disagree. It's got problems, but I enjoy it. To the point that like I had the choice between playing this and Planet Coaster today. I want to play this instead. So, but we all have different strokes for different folks. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. That's okay. Sock ads. I did a sock ad. I was super excited to do a sock ad. Like, I've fully entered my dad arc, and I get to just do sock ads. That was no joke though. Like my wife and I did like legitimately just give away Bombas to everyone a year ago, and so it was like super cool to have them reach out and be like, "You want to do this?" It's like, "Heck yeah, I do." This looks terrible. Bombas are slay. Best socks. They are sick. They're absolutely amazing socks. So I think, I've talked a lot about like ethics around sponsors. Whenever there are sponsors where I've already used them and I already like them and I don't have to like take a look and see if I would like it, like that is like the very best. And there are a number like that have come my way recently that I've been really excited about. So, there's one in particular. It's probably coming out, I think, in a couple weeks. That was like, they are very sensitive. So I won't talk about it right now. But it's one of the first games I ever played with my kids. Reached out to me for a sponsorship, which was super cool. So there we go. Gosh, I just love these French assets. They look so good. They look so good. I'm clearly am not. Clearly is now. Clearly is not. I need to do the Vanna White one showing off my feet. Next time. CPP branded chair in your merch store. I had someone to reach out actually about a chair sponsorship, but the only chair I'd ever allowed a sponsorship, or that I ever do a sponsorship for, is Steelcase, because this is the greatest chair that I have ever used. But here's the thing. Why would Steelcase ever sponsor someone that is going to just walk around saying, "This is the greatest chair that I've ever used"? I wouldn't sponsor me. I'll keep saying it for free. Might as well. And yeah, I Steelcase was in here at one point because I was a sub of their channel to show my appreciation, because nothing says I love your chair more than buying a Twitch sub for a chair that you've already purchased and spent all the money for. But if you work from home, we talked about working from home. If you work from home and you don't have a really high quality office chair, you're doing it all wrong. Like, this is the Steelcase Gesture, and it's a very expensive chair. This chair was like $1,000. But I'll tell you what, I was buying $150 chairs and replacing them every year because they just wear out. And then every day I would sit in the chair, and at the end of the workday, I would just be in pain frequent pain. I don't experience that at all now. Listen, I love this chair so much that I went out with some friends last weekend, and I might have gotten back, and I came down here, I checked a couple emails, and I fell asleep in my chair. I will unabashedly admit that. It's that comfortable. Do I cushion it? The only thing I cushion, yeah, the Herman Miller Aeron is the other one I was thinking about. The only thing I cushion with this is the armrest. Let me see. The armrest right here is absolutely terrible. So I have this really crappy Amazon $5 thing that I put over this because it just makes it a ton more comfortable. But besides that, yeah, like I don't feel the need in particular to do much of anything with this because it works really, really well. And the chair is really comfortable. Steel case gesture. Another tip, don't buy gaming chairs for proper ergonomic office chairs. Yeah. Okay, I wanna pull YouTube now. I'm curious. I want to know, do you have gaming chair? I want to know if you guys have a gaming chair because I've always been very curious about these. To me, they don't make any sense. They're not even attractive. I don't get it. Why no Magnolia County mug? Because I'm using my Struggle Israel mug, which is a great mug too. So yeah. You found an Ames at Goodwill. So okay. That's actually a great point. Just because you get a nice office chair doesn't mean you need to spend a lot of money on it. You should, like, there are places that sell used office chairs. And if it's a high quality chair, that thing will last a decade or two, you know, like go and get one at Goodwill, go and get one on a website. Sometimes Office Max, Office Depot, those kinds of places on their websites will sell used chairs. Sometimes the manufacturers themselves will refurbish the chairs and sell it. And you can get them for like $200 then, $300. And at that point, it's not that much more than that gaming chair, your Razer gaming chair. And it's gonna last you forever. I mean, a good chair should last you forever. It has all replaceable parts. It's user serviceable. It's just like, they don't change the model ever because they don't have to. They've put a whole bunch of research into it. So yeah. There's a place dedicated to office liquidation. They always have a ton of chairs. Go for a place like that. Like, there's a reason why. Like, when I worked at the state, I made $23 an hour. It's like 40 grand a year. I did not have a very high paying job. But the first thing they did, the state had a chair lab. And they took me down to the chair lab and they set me up with a Herman Miller Aeron desk chair, which is like the most expensive desk chair. But here's the thing, they were paying for my insurance. And the last thing that they wanted to do was have me go to the hospital because of back pain when they could just buy me an expensive chair, even though I didn't make any money. So yeah, I made no money my first job. That's my second job. My job in Denver, I made $53,000. And then I moved back to Wisconsin, to Madison, which technically has like the same cost of living as Denver. Took a massive pay cut, but I wanted to be back home. So it's one of those things. Thankfully, it's gotten better, but that is the difference between administrations. I mean, there was a relatively conservative administration, and they stopped raising pay for state employees. And then it's kind of whiplash because then you get the change of administration and they do massive cost of living increases year after year after year to catch up. Otherwise, they can't recruit employees. Kind of ends up being a mess. In Canada, you have terrible office chairs because you have free healthcare. Oh, Kenny, I've been meaning to add a mods command. I was going to do that before stream today. Go to cityplannerplays.com. There's a tab for mods. All my mods are on there. I gotta update it though soon. It's not up to date. I should put more parking lots. You're right. I should. In fact, I don't want that there anyway. Just a big old ugly surface parking lot. Or should we do... Oh my goodness. These are just so outrageous. I should have grabbed one of the parking lot mods. These just... They're so large. They don't make sense in a city this size. Giant surface lot. I think we have to. And I wonder... I can only get one. And I might have to be okay with that. We could have some other building over here. Poop, thank you for being here. Underground? I don't have the underground unlocked, but we can unlock it. Let's see how big that one is. Definitely. Okay. Okay, I'll bite. Yeah, that fits pretty well. Good. Oh shoot, I'm replacing the surfaces. We now have a sand surface. I guess if we wanted to make this a desert build, easy enough. Well, let's replace these with some of Sully's. One more thing to remember to uncheck. Master Plan music goes hard. I'm glad that you like it. There's more coming. Oh, I didn't mention this. Two things. New album releases next Friday. I have another one that I'm working on. I also have a holiday album that will come out hopefully the first week of December. Working with the producer on that. The album that's coming out is going to feature a lot of songs that you've already heard in videos. The album after that is actually a different producer that I've been working with. So the producer that made this song and a bunch of the other music is from Ukraine. The producer of the album that comes next, the normal album, is actually from Mexico. And the thing that's cool about that is I feel like you get a different vibe and perspective based upon their local styles. But both of the producers are actually professional musicians in their home countries and have a lot of really interesting music in my opinion as a result of that. So yeah, it is grooving with you, Gary. Would be surprising to hear me sing. It would surprise me even. I don't do it. Polka vibes. Yeah. Polka album when? the most Wisconsin album possible. We'll have to. I'll get right on the polka one. I'm sure people would love landscaping and detailing with a polka in the background. What am I doing to these surfaces? Oh, I'm deleting all of them. That was absolutely brilliant. That one kind of grinds my gears at this point. Polka or poke? I would choose poke every day. I would choose poke over the polka. But I mean, if you're at a wedding in Wisconsin, you have to do the polka. So polka vibes are what you like about workers and resources music, though you often play master plan music instead. Okay. Workers and Resources has like pretty amazing music. I like the carnival sounding music. Personally, I think it's awesome. Okay. I want a mod that lets me, I want to be able to eyedropper surfaces. Like that is the mod I need. So I don't have to do this all the time. Because I don't like, these don't look like that. And of course I'm going to pick the right one last. I don't even think that's the right one. It looks a little bit off. Whatever. I wonder. It's a bad idea. I was gonna just drag this out for the whole block, but then the building will change. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Cookie, what's up? Not much. We're just experimenting with mods. We've used Control-C to make this French all over the place. It's worked. I think it's worked reasonably well. And now it's just doing stuff like this to try to clean up some of the mod issues. Like the surface is not cloning, which isn't the end of the world. There we go. The backyards. It's kind of unfortunate what's happened here as well. I wonder. Let's do a different one. It's not perfect, but you guys get the vibes. You guys get the vibes. We need a mod that lets you change existing surfaces. This one does. Mix South, there's a replace tool with this. I can actually go, I wonder. I just forgot that I could do that. That's right. Yeah. So there's the replace with the area bucket. Super cool. Super cool. Super, super cool. I love this mod. Like, it's for sure. Like, I had hoped, my secret hope of this stream, maybe not so secret hope, was that I'd find mods to add to Magnolia County. And I found one. Just a bit of landscaping. Exactly. What is all of this? Oh, you know what this, oh, I don't know what that is. It feels, there's a park here. There's an old park here. I didn't delete the surfaces of the park. It's a walking area. Shoot. Oh, I trapped. You see, there's a bunch of homeless people stuck in the middle of these buildings in what they believe is a park. Oh, I screwed that up. That was a good one. Got him. Now we've solved our homeless problem by trapping them. It is a solution to the homeless problem. There it is. You can see all the segments now. Oh man, I feel like I have royally screwed this up. That might have been the only one though. I wonder if there's more. Ooh, wow, these seem like they're part of these assets. Maybe it was just that one park. All right, you know what? I've had just about enough of these people. Bye. Peace. Now we're good. Now we've solved all of our problems. That is a way to deal with the homeless. We didn't deport them. We Thanos snapped them out of existence. But I'll tell you what, the city is much healthier now, much happier. We're in a good place now. I know. I can't believe this issue hasn't been fixed either. It's every time there's another update that comes out and the issue isn't fixed, I think I'm in the minority here, but I think someday I'm going to be in the majority. I vehemently dislike the homelessness mechanic. I think it should not have been introduced unless there were ways to measure it and solve it. Because right now it's just a problem. So I hope at some point they just like disable it until they provide a reasonable solution. I don't know that I see that happening, but that's my hope. I think the mechanic is no good. 1 minute ad. Give you bikes. Yeah, give me bikes and get rid of homelessness. Like, that sounds like a much better solution. And I know, super easy for me to be like, just give me bikes, man. Not a big deal. Just do it. I'm sure it's more challenging than that, or we'd already have them. That doesn't mean I don't want them. I have no idea where I place this. I wonder. No, this is the best way. Not. Well, at least I'll put it someplace where I can see it. I'll put it in the corner here. There we go. Now it's got a surface. Maybe it's a meta commentary on the lack of solution in the real world. Listen, there are solutions in the real world. They're just really complex and no one wants to do it. It's much easier and much more satisfying to, like in Madison. I don't know if it's on here. Our solution to homelessness. There are two. Right here, this is an industrial area. And right here, in this field. Oh, there it is. Actually, there it is. There it is. This is our solution to homelessness. It's a bunch of tiny homes, just big enough for a twin-size bed and a combination heater and air conditioner. And the homeless have the opportunity to get on the bus, get off the bus right here, walk over to this shelter, where they're only allowed to be there to sleep. They can't keep any personal effects there. And then during the day, they're told to go and do something else. That is not a solution. And that is not a way of actually resolving it. It's not a very humane thing in my mind. It has to come with job training and, coming to the solution. It's coming to the figuring out why someone is homeless and trying to resolve it, not just shuffling them to a place where they could sleep that's not outside, but basically is. And I know that they've talked about how there are so many issues at this place, and it's not surprising. It's all of the lessons that we took from planning in the 70s and earlier, that concentrating poverty is bad. And instead of doing that, we're doing it again, but we're doing it in an absolutely insane location, like out in a business park, an industrial park. We've definitely solved our problem. The other location is in a much more visible location, and as a result has led to many more problems in terms of public perception. And that's right here. So this is the middle of the mall. Sea of pavement. It's a dying mall. That's a Sears and a Boston store. But there's a couple of things that people like to do, like a brew house. But this right here is a homeless shelter. And as a result, you'll have homeless people queued up along this road. waiting to go into the shelter. They're all over the place. And this area is being redeveloped to be a mixed use area in the future. And the start of that is right here, an apartment building. So you're starting to see this change of this area into a residential district, and there's a homeless shelter in the middle of it. It's just, again, it's not solving the problems. It's all it is putting a Band-Aid on it. And I feel like as a society, like if we want to solve these problems, we got to do the tough things of getting to the bottom of it, not just hiding people and ignoring them the rest of the time. Why don't homeless people just buy a home? Exactly. I think you figured it out. Please, if they would just buy a house, they wouldn't be homeless, and then we wouldn't have to have this conversation. When it's redeveloped, the shelter will be deleted. Oh yeah, that was part of the agreement. Was this is only temporary? Like when the homeless shelter was installed. I don't even know the right word for it. The emergency shelter, when it was added here. This used to be Savers, which I think is kind of like a Goodwill. Explicitly, like, this is a temporary thing while we come up with our permanent solution. And yeah, you can move it around town. It doesn't make it better. 2020 broke the whole system. It did, but the system was broken well before that. I mean, I think 2020 made us all. It made existing problems worse, and it shined a light on some of these. But this was a problem well before that. Homeless shouldn't get a thing unless they're working and sober. Okay, but here's the thing. That is what we should be working towards. Helping them get, if they have a problem with drugs or alcohol, helping them with sobriety. But there are oftentimes underlying issues underneath there. Society should be more compassionate than that. We should care about the people who are the most vulnerable and find solutions for them. Not just say, you know what, I don't understand your situation, so I'm not gonna bother with you. I'm gonna ridicule you. That is not a civilized society. That is not acceptable. That is not okay. Yeah, what an inhumane take, brother. Completely agree. Don't, like, that is I feel like societies, like, if you want to be in a civilized society, it means you have to tackle tough issues. Homelessness is a tough issue. But you don't get to just say, it's your problem. Like, it's a much bigger problem than that. Also, that parking lot utilization is criminal. It is. Okay, I'm gonna bite on that. I'm curious about one thing. Okay, so what day is this? We figure out the day. And it's so small. Why is the UI this small? Okay, so this is actually from this month. I want to see. Let's do pre-COVID. Can I get a December? I'm probably not gonna be able to get a December because no one wants to do aerial photography in the winter because it looks bad. Okay, so this is November 2013. So this is probably peak holiday when the mall was still full of places. And there's more parking. There's more people using the parking. I mean, this is like when Babies R Us was still a thing, and it's still, I mean, this is Menards was right here. Now that's gone. It's still a sea of empty parking. Yeah, this is criminally underutilized. And when you look at it today, post-COVID, with half of these places closing. Like this right here is actually, it's a plumbers union training place. So like there's nobody using it. It's just like the few plumbers. So they have like huge parking lot for no reason and a lot of storage. So yeah, a lot of these places, it's not good. And I've worked on parking studies, and oftentimes you get like one day a week where there's a lot of parking in a place, and then a whole bunch of days that look like this. And then areas like this where the stores are all gone. And you can see this is a highly visible sign of the decay. Like this was a Sears and a Boston company, both of which are out of business. And the building is just rotting. Just, I guess it's a spirit of Halloween sometimes. Yeah, these are all cracks in the parking because, listen guys, you think spirit of Halloween is going to pay to fix the parking lot? They're there for 1 month out of the year. Your local Sears was turned into a big indoor go-kart track. So funny thing, that was actually, there were talks that this Menards was going to become a big indoor go-kart track, and it just never happened. Never materialized. The Scribble, they don't redevelop the empty parking? Well, I mean they are. I mean, this area is kind of a hotbed for redevelopment. There was a pawn shop right here, Pawn America, that is now being redeveloped into a nice hotel. This right here, if we look back, this was just kind of an empty wetland. And they've made proper stormwater detention ponds here. You see a lot of wildlife here now, and they're adding some housing. And I think over time, the goal for this area is to actually have this be a mixed-use neighborhood. And it's kind of a case study in taking a mall like this and making it something better. Okay. I'll go. You guys are sending me in the weeds. But the goal for that center is to make it look more like this one. So this right here is our, I don't even know if you'd call it a mall. It's a mall. But anyway, this is our newest mall. This is what it looks like. So this is Hilldale. It's supposed to feel like a main street, you know, like you could walk through here. It's not indoor at all. It's just a different vibe. It's not the old school mall vibe. There's a lot of transit around here. You can try to park in front of this. There's also a parking structure behind this. So all the stores are on the front of the street, and then behind it, there is the parking structure. There's everything here, like from, you know, a cinema to an Apple store, grocery store, cupcake shop, whatever you want. And then the big thing is that this parking lot, that there's two of them, they're sandwiched in between housing. So if you wanted to live here, you could. There's some row homes right here. So I think that's the vision for how that mall gets redeveloped, is taking some of these lessons and trying to take, I mean, here's the thing. I think that you want your community to have shops, even if they're big national shops. You want your community to have shops so that you could go and pick something up and you don't have to rely on Amazon or delivery for everything. But at the same time, you want to make this much more pedestrian scale and friendly, even if it is going to be a use that many people drive to. I think that accomplishes it. I think it's pretty good. Your sister-in-law used to have a condo over there. It's a nice area. I am very familiar with this. I used to work over here. This is where the DOT is. When I worked, it was at a different location. And I actually, there's a street that most of you probably can't pronounce over here. Seago. Which might sound familiar if you've ever used the font in Windows, Seago. There it is. Well, it's actually Sawyer's what it's saying right there. But this is Seago Street, and Seago, the person who designed Seago, the font from Windows, is from Madison, and I know this street because I almost bought a house on it. So, a million years ago. Yes. Yeah, it was right by the DOT. Yep. So yeah, it's a nice location. It definitely a lot of development that's occurred over here. And definitely a lot of, for Madison, a lot of interesting things happening. Things like multi-story Target. If you're gonna fit these uses, fitting them in a little bit more compactly is nice, but also a terrible arterial here that has been improved. There's actually a BRT on this now, so you can't see it here, but that was a big thing, is BRT's been added to this. Anyway, I'm off in the weeds. I'm talking about Madison planning, which you guys probably don't really care much about. If I were a fruit, I'd be a fine apple. Okay. We love it, or at least you do. I like to go off in the weeds. I like it. Is there a mod in this chat? There is. Give me 1 second, YouTube. Also, I never ended that poll, which is 70% of people do not have a gaming chair. Give me 1 second. My YouTube chat is giving me all sorts of issues. You're here for the planner talk? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Boom. Peace out, Christmas. We're not and that's not me having it, and that's not indictment on Christmas. Christmas is lovely. But if you're gonna cause other people just to be frustrated and not want to be in chat, I've never had a problem banning people. So enjoy that. We're not gonna be Neanderthals around here. We're better than that. Planner Insight is gold. Sorry, CPB, not trying to give this guy air, but dude is being a jerk. No, I was seeing it. I was seeing it. So, and I like, just bluntly, I find that to be very frustrating. I feel like one of the big problems in society, is a lack of civil discourse. But it becomes really hard when people don't want to be civil during a discourse about things. And I know, like, homelessness is a difficult discussion to have, talking about it. It's getting real. Like, that's a real one. So yeah, but you can't be a jerk about it. You love these visuals. Is this modded or a new update? This right here, this is the French pack. So we have the French pack in here right now, and it looks very good. But we've been talking about visuals. I'm gonna solve this problem that we're having with healthcare and death care. I'll sneak one of these hospitals in one of these blocks, and then I want to check out a couple more mods. Wondering. Any blocks I could just replace a few buildings? I think this is gonna be the spot. There we go. There we go. All right. That'll hopefully stop everyone from dying, which has been like a big problem. Oh my goodness. Is there an upgrade path for this? Additional amenities. Improved well-being. Well, sure. Only 5 ambulances in that hospital. We might need to do something more. I don't know. I guess that's just the clinic. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. Some other mods. I guess we have to finish this. Well, then we'll play some landscaping. I also really want to try the pedestrian paths. Everyone is dying. Add a bus line to that road for emergency vehicles. I don't think that'll help. I honestly think it's probably more that we're falling behind on our healthcare, and I wonder if, well, I'll speed it along and to see if people get picked up. They're all dispatched right now. The other thing, we are bleeding money, and it kind of makes me wonder if at one point I turned down. I didn't. I was good. Yeah, that was what thing I was wondering. Yeah, it is affecting the budget. Ooh, not good. This is not good at all. Something is making our citizens sick. I wonder. Okay, I wonder if it's actually. No, I was wondering if it was the number of hearses. That's not it. Let's see. Water. COVID. Jeez. Oh, no. Oh, I know what's going on. Shoot. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? When you're making maps, yeah, you got to be really careful with the way that you place your groundwater. If they're all connected, like a lot of them here are connected, all the water will get polluted together. So our problem right now is that we are pumping contaminated industrial water into our water supply. So you guys were right. That is the issue. The solution, we're going to leave it paused for a second. I think, we were talking about doing something with the waterfront. I think I'm going to extend some of these roads out down here. We're going to start pumping water and then plan on doing something a little bit more grand out here, because I think it's we have to at this point. Bro, you asked during the heat, during the map test, and said it was okay. I mean, it's clearly not okay. The French water towers as a lighthouse, we could do that. I love that. I love that asset. First things first, though. I need to get rid of a bunch of landscaping through here. And then I want to modify this surface. Just kind of like get it out of this area. And I'm gonna build out like a small roadway grid here. I'm so torn. This brown, it's a vibe. I don't know that I want it though. But if I get rid of it here, it's basically everywhere that I have to get rid of it. Finally caught a live stream. Darren, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And we're having a good time. We're testing out some mods, building the city out a little bit. And and it's a bit of an emergency right now. We've been poisoning everybody with industrial water. Totally didn't realize that was happening. But now we have to come up with a better water solution. I mean, he didn't make, he made the map, so he made the mistake there. I didn't make this map. This is Rafterman. So I don't know that it's definitely a mistake. I mean, if you wanted to have your water like that, you can. It provides a lot of flexibility, but you've got to be really careful with where you place your industrial. Honestly, if I'm being totally upfront with you, it's probably bad planning. The planner didn't do a good job of considering all of the different planning considerations when locating the industrial district. So you guys should probably fire the planner. Reasonably, the planner was also really obsessed with rail and not thinking all that much about ground pollution. Is this sort of an African map? No, this map is Bayport, Michigan. So it's actually on the Canada side of Michigan. And I think that this is supposed to be like marshy, muddy area. So we're just doing a little bit of, we're filling things in a little bit. That's what we're doing. That's what we'll call it. What I think I'm going to do is kind of start a key wall back here and start to make this feel very urbanized. But it's easy to do that now with Anarchy. So I'll just probably use that. Whoops. Gives off more of a savanna vibe than marshy. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I could see that. Definitely. Do I know if the map creator used a height map or more loosely based on the area? I assume, based on the way that this looks, that it's a height map. You know, that's the thing. Like, even for the map that I made of Segunda Beach, rather, you'll notice that there are all sorts of things like this, and you only get this level of detail if you use the height map. So I will be upfront and say I'm not 100% positive of this, but my guess is they would have used a height map plus image overlay and traced all the farms into this area because it looks super precise. Which is it's both fun and, you know, like, it makes me not want to build on a map like that because it's so pretty and so pristine that it feels like I'm violating the map by building on it. Comparison of this map to your city is tiny. Yeah. So one of the interesting things about this map is this is a place that does not have a large city. So it makes you wonder, why doesn't this have a large city? Is it because the area doesn't support it? Probably. Honestly, that's an interesting thing with most of the vanilla maps too in City Skylines. It feels like they're all in areas that wouldn't normally have a city, which makes it interesting. You zoned out and heard only violating the map. I am currently violating the map. I'm doing bad things to it by deleting portions of things that I know that Rafterman put so much time into, which never feels good. But it's something you have to do sometimes. I'll calm this down. That's pretty intense. Real cities are made by violating nature. True. I mean, especially, Pacific Northwest. That happened a ton. Can't remember who it was. They had me watch something about Seattle. And the way that Seattle was I mean, the amount of landfilling there was kind of wild watching that video. But yeah, it's the delicate dance between respecting the topography and mastering it. There we go. Okay, and now I want a key wall up this entire thing. If you guys haven't used this function inside of Anarchy, this is the function. A while back, there was an issue with Anarchy, where basically, you know, it was causing corruptions. It was because they were adding this feature, which just basically allows you to use the replace tool to add key walls. Very similar to the mod that we had in the past. God, what was it called? Extended road tools. But the big difference with this one is that it's all within Anarchy, and it works flawlessly. That mod had issues from the get-go when you were adding, you know, retaining walls in particular. So this is much better. Absolute best. Yes, it really is. Topography is a suggestion. New merch. Respect the topography, and then topography is a suggestion. Just contour lines with just a big flat thing straight through it. Brandon, thank you for being here. Never made it to a live. Love the videos. Thank you. Appreciate you. Extended road upgrades. Yeah, it was a good mod. It was a good mod, but this is better. That's one of the things that I love about the modding community is it feels like they are not satisfied with something being good enough. They're constantly in the pursuit of even better. Which I like. Just, I don't think I would be as excited to play this game if it weren't for the mods. So I love it. I love it. I wish I could contribute truthfully in some way other than like being a Patreon supporter, but it's just not my skill set, and I accept that. I also don't have the time for it. Would you build your own map from scratch? PG. I've been building maps. I would consider myself a novice map creator. Yeah, Segunda Beach, I made that one myself. From a height map. I made the One City Challenge map. I didn't make Magnolia County. Well, okay, I did. It's River Delta modified. It's one of the first maps that was out there, so I didn't really know what I was doing. But I feel like map creation is kind of a natural extension of the skill set that I already have as a cartographer. So yeah, I love making maps. I think it's a lot of fun. The only reason I don't make more of them is it's very time consuming. And there are other people like Poplar Ponderosa that are just like considerably better at it. So like, I would rather use a Poplar Ponderosa map than one of my own most of the time. So why would I make it? Forcing segments to elevate is so helpful for realistic cliffside nodes. Yes, that and the ability to set your slopes, the constant slope. If you're doing rail, the ability to set the constant slope means that you can have your rail, have the ground conform to your rail rather than the other way around. So it's super helpful. Like, and that was not in the previous version of the mod. I don't even know what this option is. Expanded elevation range. Oh, it probably lets you have even more steep slopes. So cool. You remember how much it improved your CS1 enjoyment? Yes. How about creating buildings? Mac, so you use Blender, if I'm not mistaken. I've never used any software like that. I know, well, I knew SketchUp at one point, but I don't think that's going to get me very far as an asset creator. I actually, like, in grad school, we had a group project because of course we did. And during that project, I wanted to do all of the graphics production So like we worked on a plan for a suburban community to build a downtown, and that was the part that I wanted to do. So I did SketchUp, I learned GIS, I learned the Creative Suite, all skills that have served me well as a YouTuber. So yeah, that's what I did. But yeah, I don't think that's very helpful. Us millennials are getting too old to learn software? Oh, I disagree. I've actually been kind of disturbed by a couple of things that I've been hearing and reading, that the millennials are the tech-savvy generation. And I kind of get it. I mean, my kids are like Chromebook users. So many kids now just like they use Chromebooks. They use Chromebooks and tablets, and that's it. Millennials, we had to struggle. We had to struggle with Windows 95. We had some brutal stuff to deal with. Gen Z doesn't know how to use anything technical. Exactly. So we are going to be stuck in an IT support role until the day that we die. So I guess just know that. It's okay. It also means that like I actually have a new processor coming today for my computer, and I'm gonna upgrade it. It's no problem. It might actually be here in the next hour. I'm gonna get rid of the processor that I have and replace it with a. I've been on the prowl for 9800 X3D. I don't do any video editing on this machine, and I've been concerned that I'm not actually using all the cores because of the I currently have a 7950 X3D, so total overkill for what I'm doing with this. Not a great gaming processor, so I'm going to swap that out and sell that one while it still has value. So which Phil is streaming today? Planner Phil or Chaos Phil? Oh, it's a mixture of both. I'd say Planner. We have a plan. We're developing an area that we can get some water from. Although I didn't add the area that we can actually suck the water out of. That was a mistake. Feels more controlled than normal. I feel good about it. You're from the Windows 3.1 era? Me too. Me too. At my first Windows. And that was because we couldn't afford to buy a nicer computer, so we got a nice Windows 3.1, 3.1, or was it 3.1, whatever it was, machine. Loved it. Brew time Phil is Chaos Phil. There's no brew time. I have a meeting after stream. I feel like I have so many responsibilities. The last thing I can do is, well, I guess I could technically drink a beer and then go to a meeting, but that feels wildly irresponsible, and what someone would assume a 30-something-year-old guy from Wisconsin would do. And I don't want to just become a caricature of a Wisconsin guy by drinking a bunch of beer before I go to a meeting. Not okay. You had a Mac that dual booted Windows back in the... Wait, that was a thing? I did not realize that was possible. I'm not well versed enough, I guess, in old school Macs. When internet came on a CD, when the America Online discs were everywhere, and the You Got Mail thing got you really excited. Well, speaking of that, anyone who used AOL, I don't know if you guys heard, the voice of the You Got Mail, that guy recently passed. So that was pretty sad. I want to say it was like election day, so it's not surprising that many people didn't hear about it. Litter the streets with the AOL disc. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Felt like you could buy some cereal and there'd be an AOL disc. Someone else watched it too. The AOL guy got paid $200 for his voiceovers. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Can you imagine having your voice used for something that ubiquitous and then getting nothing for it? Can't even imagine. $500,000. Your mom still uses AOL? Eco, that can't be possible. Wait a minute. For real? For real? I can actually get AOL dial-up or call this number and get a CD? This is from Yahoo. This is legitimate. Oh my goodness. I desperately want an AOL CD. This is ridiculous. I didn't know that this was... Well, okay. We're going to go on a little adventure. I just want to know. It even feels old. Actually, you know what? I don't need this. What is AOL Shield browser? I've been looking for a new web browser. I've settled on Firefox. But okay. No, you're not my default, but we'll launch. Okay. AOL Shield internet browser. No, just let me see what it looks like. Okay. Can I do my keywords? Let's just say wow. Wow, big AOL ad. So what makes this special? It just looks like, honestly, it looks like, I don't know what this is based upon. Is this just Chrome? It is adorable. Also, like, it feels like Bonsai Buddy should pop up. Like, what is this thing? I am genuinely very, very curious. This is Firefox. Oh my goodness. No wonder why it looks so familiar to me. Look at this. They just skinned Firefox. That's all that they did. I'm a Firefox user. Okay, cool. Well, if you want to download AOL, you can have AOL Firefox. It's for low intensity. Yeah, it is. No, it's not Chromium. It's 100% Firefox, which I think is an indictment of Firefox. AOL's like, you know what? That's the right way to go. Maybe it's an indictment of AOL. Okay, hold on. What is the website? Well, oh my goodness. It just destroys the internet. Look at what it's doing to Reddit. This is wild. So yeah, this is perfect for dial-up, and it'll destroy the internet for you. This is terrible. It's another website. Yeah. Do you think GeForce Now? Let's see if the website even loads. I'm gonna say that no, you can't play GeForce Now through the AOL web browser. You can't do anything. YouTube. Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh my goodness.
Hey there.
It works.
This is a very common
Not well.
Nordic ODT, the first and only.
Yeah, it's definitely broken. Oh my goodness, it's just tanking my machine. It feels terrible. It feels so sluggish. And it's blurry. It's like, I wonder if it's just setting my settings super low. Okay. It straight up feels like it cannot handle YouTube. Like, it was not meant for this world. I don't know what version. But I'm curious. Is it just my machine right now? Nope. This is just fine. This is just fine. So yeah. AOL is a thing. Your mom could have AOL, and you could use AOL's browser. So yes, it's crypto mining in the background. Well, it's officially from the AOL website and from Yahoo. So if it's crypto mining, good on Yahoo. They found a way to make money besides fantasy sports, which is the only thing that I use Yahoo for at this point. It doesn't resize the frame when playing lower res. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, guys, I don't think like I'm a Firefox convert, but I don't know that I'll be making the switch to AOL Firefox anytime soon. Don't forget to uninstall that. No. As soon as the stream is done, I will uninstall that. There is absolutely no chance that I keep that anywhere near my system. Chef KO, I'm sorry, but it's been an hour, but thank you for the Prime. And Dreadlock, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Now you want to see if it fights. Fights what? Oh, for the love of God! What is going on? What is going on? I have deeply upset. There we go. Okay. I think I should now be able to get rid of this water tower. Remember, this is what this is all about. Before we got sidetracked with talking about America Online and homelessness and a bunch of other things. This was all about having a water tower. Or getting rid of the water tower so we could stop poisoning people. I am just a very easy person to distract. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. AOL Shield broke Skylines too. It might have. Yeah, overshot the pipes. Am I having issues with farms not getting out of debt? I don't think so. I can look. Let's do a few more things, and then we can load up Saguna Beach and look. Happy to look. AC, good to see you here, buddy. Phil, sorry you're late. I had to listen to the new Kendrick Lamar album. Is it good? I'll listen to it. Although I'm going to struggle to listen to it tonight. My wife has book club, and it's me with the kids. I feel like if it were me chilling with the kids, listening to Kendrick Lamar, it's a bad look. It's pretty dope. Do I have any news about the bicycle functionality? I wish I did. I have no news about the bicycle functionality. Sparky, I love the gigantic emote. Sea Monstrum, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, appreciate you. Would the French water tower, would that have fixed the issue? Oh goodness, it might have. I don't know. The reason why they're asking that is the French water tower has an upgrade that allows you to clean the water. I would say, why you gotta do this to me? I would say, why you gotta do this to me? Because now I've gotta know. I gotta know. It would look a lot better. It would look a lot better. This looks pretty bad. Okay. If we do this though, I've got to get rid of, we've got to just like a bunch of garbage through here. So okay. Upgrade. Oh, come on. Oh. Grab the upgrade. There we go. There we go. So in theory, yes, this should solve our water contamination issue. So we added the filtration system upgrade to this, which provides sewage treatment and a purification rate of 25. So hopefully that should fix this issue. The problem is, the only problem, this is supposed to be on a hill. It's not gonna be a very big hill. I'll make it a small hill. We're gonna move this stuff anyway. I'm not overly concerned. There. Now it's got a bit of prominence. That's not bad. Check the water pollution. I don't know that it's gonna... That is the one. So the underground water is polluted, but the tower itself is not. So if the tower were polluted, it would light up in yellow. So I'm wondering. I'm gonna let it go for a little while. Oh wait, this thing has employees, and I don't think that they can reach it. While we're waiting, let me see. I'm gonna add a invisible... pedestrian path right there. Very steep to get to work, but you can hoof it. Fuzzy audio again. How's this? I can move over to the shotgun. Maybe that one's better for now. Is that better? You think it's on the music? AOL quality? I could try to switch the song and see if that fixes it. Otherwise, yeah, I do have two mics. Yeah. You don't think it's ADA compliant? Oh, wait. So I actually wanted the pedestrian stairs mod, and this is something I did not watch. I don't know if you're in here, Pekana, but you had a. I saw this picture that you posted that had all of these stairs, and I became incredibly jealous. And I need those stairs. 100% the music. Okay, I'm gonna need to. Is this better? It was the song. I'll go through my music list and start to remove some songs. Anybody think or know if mods will ever work on GeForce Now? I know that they're working on it, and they have been working on it. I don't know if or when it will ever be resolved. And if I'm being completely upfront with you, like just being a realist, I don't exactly think that what happened with the traffic mod was helpful. Because if you are Paradox trying to convince GeForce Now, the GeForce Now folks, yeah, totally cool. Let us run mods on your platform. By the way, this could be the result if you allow us to do that. Not super helpful, but that's all speculation. I don't know anything. I'm just talking. Just my thoughts. It was one of the things that honestly kind of bummed me out about that situation. It was the Monday Morning Mulligan song. Okay. Well, the problem is I actually made some changes too. It's probably a dumb change. I unplugged my microphone and plugged it back in, which is how you can tell I worked in help desk at one point in time. How do you resolve it? Did you turn it off? Did you plug it? Did you unplug it and then plug it back in? Because that probably will solve your problem. Tygon, you're here. Good to see you, Tygon. Oh, it was Scunny that used those stairs. Oh, so are those in Paradox mods, or are those in one of these top secret Discords? Hello from Madison. Hey. Hello from Madison here as well. The music file sounded corrupted. It's Spotify. It's bizarre. Shouldn't be, but I removed it from the playlist. Stairs Are Props by Harbor Master J, available on a Sully or Pekana's Discord. Oh, so sad. I don't have as many of those. They're props by Harbor Master J. Oh, you guys are gonna make me join another Discord. I just feel bad because I join all these and then I never actually do anything. Tygon, good to see you in here. You guys don't know who Tygon is? Brilliant asset creator. We're using Tygon's rail assets throughout the entire build. So Tygon made this. Love it. And he's also the reason why we have non-electrified tracks throughout the entire build. So definitely dig what you're up to. You know a mod with stairs if I want to check it out? Okay. What's the name of the mod? I am curious. Hello, neighbor. We have more Madisonians. PG, I'm looking for you. You have to use invisible paths over the top. It's not perfect, but with a little bit of movement magic, you can make it work. I wonder. Yeah, no. Stair and path assets pack is broken. So it sounds like the only thing to do is do what Sunny is suggesting, using the prop from Harbor Master J. I might do that. I might do that. It's not a today thing, though. I'm not going to hop onto Discord right now. The problem is I try to avoid having Discord on this computer. So yeah, the Rail Infrastructure Pack is dropping over the weekend. Ooh. Well. If, remind me, Tygon. I mentioned having a short stream. Well, so I'm thinking Tuesday is going to be, Tuesday, I'm going to probably do the next Segunda Beach episode and maybe just like talk a little bit, kind of generally about, the update that we had. So, you know, it's as fun as it is going over a video. It's just not the same. Oh, I got to get rid of these. Yeah, so oh no, did I make a big mistake? Guys, I think I just made a big mistake. Oh no. And I don't know why these still appear to be here. Oh no. Well, we have autosave on for a reason, I suppose. I'm going to see if I can get rid of a couple of these. I can't even delete it. Oh, now I can, and now it's giving me even more of those. Yeah, where is the undo? That would be really nice. That would be really nice. No undo. Thankfully, autosave occurred 4 minutes ago. We're good. We're good. 4 minutes isn't that bad. I'll just ignore it. I forgot. We experienced all this. So all of these paths underneath here, these are all, so the Botanical Garden asset has the maintenance is terrible. I gotta add a park maintenance building. There's a maze behind this. And rather than using the maze that came with this asset, we decided to grab the maze from the Barcelona Botanical Garden, grab it in image overlay, make our own, and then we added paths through here. Now, nobody's walking through this right now. The reason that they were using it before is they were being forced to walk basically from this parking lot through the maze to get to the gardens. And now that we've added a street here, people are content to just take this. I don't know how to fix that exactly. Short of maybe while we're in experimental mode. This might be how we save our maze, and then I can show you this working. You guys being forced to turn around? No, don't go this way. I want you to not go this way anymore. There's no way that I can stop it. I wonder if it's that, okay, we're still experimenting. Did that do it? It did. Now they can't walk to the front. So now it'll be interesting to see if all of these people decide to walk this way to get to the garden. If that's the case, then we've saved our maze and we have our grid. Otherwise, I don't know how to fix it. There's a walkable area underneath there. So do you think I just broke the asset by deleting that, Tygon? Nope, it worked. I don't know. I can't believe that worked. But they're walking here again. So we forced them to, if they want to walk to the garden. Yeah, they're all walking right back through here again. Perfect. We've done it. Time to get groceries, aka park in the curbside spot and let someone load them into your car. Vainglorious. have a good time at the grocery store. I haven't done that in a while. I should do the curbside pickup. I saw it at my grocery store. They were converting a bunch of it to curbside. Feels like it's getting popular, even more than it already was. They're CAD points. Yeah. Do I plan on revisiting Ben soon? Yeah. I'm probably going to record for it next week. This week, the reason why I didn't do any of my normal series this week is between prepping for the Monday video covering the UK pack and then coming up with basically doing the whole thing with the challenge video. I just didn't have time to do Bend or Segunda Beach, so doing a Magnolia County episode in particular, just for me, I'm a very slow creator, so it just takes me a long time, for better or for worse. I'm gonna trace this one so you guys know what I'm doing. I'm tracing it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to use Move It to place this thing along here. Oh, guys, I broke it. Shoot. How did that even happen? It was working. That little spawn point was all I needed to do to break it. I wish I could hide those lack of pedestrian access things, because pedestrians are still clearly accessing it. Okay. I'm going for the gusto. We're just going for it. I'm going to start deleting things and we're going to see when it calms itself. Otherwise, we'll reload back in. And I'll just ignore that for now. Okay, there is the area that you were talking about, Tygon. It's funny, I can delete all these areas and it doesn't even matter. It's still fully content to wait a minute. All I had to do was get rid of every pedestrian area. And now it's happy and people are still going to it. I don't understand what's going on, guys. Try SimCity 2000 stream. This looks like a nightmare. It was. It's solved. I don't understand how this is working. Sup? No, I don't know. I'm confused. That's what's up. I've solved the problem. I don't know how or why. I actually don't believe it either. I'll believe it when I continue to see people walking. They are walking here still. It's only one. Oh, no. They're leaving. So I want to see if people are still to come here. Basically, because it like, I don't know that there's a reason that they, okay. They're walking here. It solved it. I don't understand that at all. Makes zero sense to me. Gwen, bye. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the gifted subs again. Appreciate you. Yeah. C Monstrum. I'm not sure if I got you, but thank you for the prime. Don't worry, Phil, it's quantum mechanics. Apparently. Makes no sense to me, but I'm going to take it. All right. Back to what we were trying to do before we were so rudely interrupted by game mechanics. I'll place one of these right here. And because we have the area mod, I don't even care what color these are. Just kind of doing it. You love the maze? Thank you. I can honestly take 0% of the of the credit for that. That was all chat coming up with a really good idea and forcing me to do it. And when that happens, it's magic. This really bothers me, how uneven. Ooh. Even though I don't have building selected, it's still selecting the building. Oh, that kills me. All right, I think I broke it again. I know. Before I give up on it and go back to an autosave, because I do have 3 of them, we'll try once more. There were a couple more. I'm ruining any reason that anyone would ever have to come here. Amazing. And I don't even see the last one. But I also see that nobody is coming here anymore. So I definitely broke it. And we're back. Is the music better now? Better now? Because if it did, I think I know what caused it. Oh, that's a bummer. So the problem is on my end. It's my interface. It's my problem. I'll fix it, but it won't be today. Turn up the crunch effect. Yeah, so I think that the issue is, for some reason, my audio, when I listen to it, is routing back to you guys, which stinks. So you guys will hear it, and hopefully it's not bad. Not 100%. I'm just good at breaking the game. Yeah. Okay. How do I accomplish this without breaking it? I need to make this perfect up front. I think I don't like the location of this. I know that right away. So we'll make incremental progress. So part of that is that I want to center this. So, okay. Now, I really wish I could change the pad of the building itself. Trees, a lot of them. It's so unrealistic. What's unrealistic? I might agree if I knew what it was. Why is there only a path on the right side of the Botanical Gardens? The unsymmetrical, you don't think it's a word, but it's killing you? I think that's my fault, truthfully. I should finish that. The lack of symmetry is what's killing you. I could fix that. That's a me problem that has become a you problem, and I can make it a we solution. I don't want to point it out. There's a lot of problems with that path. A lot of problems. It's not even straight. It's totally not straight too. But We did our best. And I'm realizing right now I'm rolling the dice by drawing paths in this area without saving. But I'm a risk taker. Okay. Next one, I'm just gonna grab this one and try to just pull it through. Okay. That was very stressful. There we go. There we go. Now I should be able to. Is that okay? Do you guys like that more? Obviously, I've got to change the surface, but we can do that easily. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. We're good. We're good. I am thinking though. This is making me think. Maybe rather than having the reflection pools back here, I do it over here, and then I'm not fighting with the asset and I won't break it. MB asked this earlier, but you don't know if anyone saw it. Is there an ETA on asset support yet? There's not. There's not, unfortunately. I hope it's sooner rather than later. eBaked Potato, thank you so much for the 5 months of Tier 1. And Spade, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you. Spade. Sorry. Spade, not Sage. Thank you, Spade. Sorry about that. Yeah. So that'll be the game plan. We'll put the reflecting pond over here. And we'll connect it. Let me see if I can replace these. Or wait, this one's good. This one's good. This one's bad. I'm not going to let perfect be the enemy of good. It's facing the wrong direction. But this one's wrong too. So at least we're wrong together. Okay. Good enough. We will live with it. We will live with it. We can live with it. You can make it on your own, but you cannot share with anybody. Yeah, the assets. There's assets. There are assets. Like Tygon is in here. Tygon has made some absolutely splendid assets. The problem with the assets is that, from my understanding, and you know, I'm not an asset creator, so take it with a grain of salt. It's the way that the assets are stored. It's not completely there yet, so that could change. And then the editor is just kind of not there yet. Map creators would also agree with that. The editor's very beta. So yeah, it's a problem. Oh, this is the solution for this. Mid. Saving because I'm about to break it again. So I want to get rid of that. And that. Which breaks everything, but we're not worried. Because we can fix it all. Let's see. Oh my goodness, for real? That fixed it? I just needed to add more of these paths? Okay. Well, now I'm pumped up. Now I'm just I like that makes okay, that makes sense. That is logic. You have to figure out the logic, but once you figure it out, okay. There, we just linked everything up. And I'm not giving them the short path. They can't walk there or there. But now, hopefully, do it. All right, you're forced to use the paths. Back to botanical. Yes, we're back. We're back to it. We have our maze. It's working. Everyone's happy. They can also walk out the back down the path that we just added. They can walk out the sides, however they want to get around. It's a thing of beauty. Where are they walking? Oh. I did not provide enough paths. So there's no way to do this. And I don't know that that was an okay connection to make, but whatever. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are so back. We are so back. We are so saving because I'm not going to lose this again. Area tool CPP, the only thing that will let you see those where those areas keep disconnecting. The area tool. Okay. You're talking about this. Yes. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. You come back and it's symmetrical. What a great achievement. You see what we've been up to. We've planted exactly 0 landscaping. However, this is symmetrical now. So we've got that going for us. I'm going to hold off on the rest of the hedgerows because I'm going to add the reflection pool over here. It will not be symmetrical. It will disturb many of you, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. Disturbing many of you. Oh, you know what? I've got to do this the way that I've done the rest of them around here. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. No. I'll do it like this one. I'm trying to figure out the best way of handling this. You know what? The best way? We've already got it. We've already got it. I'm just going to add it right in here. You are disturbed. There is a disturbance, and it's very likely my fault. But this is probably a better solution. Okay, let's see if we can use our surface painter again. Water with ripples. Look at that. And let's see. Next level. We'll key this. There we go. Oh, that is nice. I like that. I like that. We've got to add more trees and things around here, but I like that. I think that's nice. The reflection of the water is a great detail. It is. It is. There are some things that maybe don't reflect quite so well. The ripple. I wonder. Okay, we know that we could replace the surfaces easy enough. Mirror. We like mirror more or reflection. Ripples A. I really dislike that. It looks bad. I think all the ripply ones might look not good because they don't actually move. What do you guys think? Which mod is this? This is the area bucket, and it is a brilliant mod. But will they fix the bug of people having 2 dogs without leashes? Literally never. I hope for April Fools this year, they just replace all the people with dogs, and then we just have dogs walking dogs through our parks. It would be brilliant. The game needs... I think that they actually had they did a focus group, and what people said the game was missing was dogs. So they took the dogs and they multiplied it by 5. Like 5 times the dogs, 5 times the fun. The dogs walk by themselves. It's perfect. Big time Morph, thank you so much for the prime. Okay. Remember when I said that we were going to actually plant trees and make this place pretty today? We are very close. And we have to be, because I have to be off here at 3, which is an hour. So we've got to speed run through a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do is get these hedgerows up, and I think it's this one. Yeah. So I'm just going to try to follow what I did before. Yeah, it's 3 on the East Coast. So it's squishy. I have a meeting at 4 my time. And I cannot be late. And I would be, because I'm having a good time. Like I'm having a good time. So I would lose track of it. So I need you guys to, if I go past 3, if I go past another hour, I need you guys to freak out at me and tell me that I'm doing things that are wrong. Central, yes, I'm an hour behind you guys. That garbage can. Not a good spot for it. Goodbye, garbage. All right. So now we've got to decorate around here a little bit. First, I want to start around the reflection pond. I think I have, or at least I meant to have the decals. Yes, these decals, the tree grate decals. My goal is going to be to kind of like spread them through here. So there's nobody that's going to walk over here. So I think it's fine that we just have a whole bunch of these and just kind of line them up. I'll do something like this and just go all the way along here. And actually, I'm going to put it on this path. No one's going to walk here. And it'll feel like it's not in the way then. The buzz stopped. Oh, I was thinking it was audio is freaking out again. You know what it is? It's that whole album. I'm also experiencing some weird stuff on my PC right now with lag, and I'm wondering. This one better? You thought it was the music? Yeah, it's America Online. I wonder. There, as we continue to try things, I just muted my game audio. And you guys won't get to hear the beautiful sounds of me plopping trees. Maybe that fixes it. It was a buzz at the beginning of the song only. I don't know what is going on today. The only thing I can think of is maybe... I have no idea. I have no idea. AOL still mining? I think you're onto something there. It's AOL. They're coming after me. Let's do some flowering trees in this. Oh, that's nice. I'd want to have a walk through there. Let's see. Mercury and Gatorade has to be. We're gonna just kind of experiment with these. We'll see how they look. I kind of want a row of blue flowers, kind of layer some textures. Oh shoot, I didn't rotate it. Now it looks bad. I wish we had undo more than anything else. But thankfully, these hedges are a network, so it's hard to delete them. Okay. Random rotation. This will make it look a ton better. Can I put water lilies in the pond? I actually thought I saw some sort of an asset in here that I didn't realize I had. I don't know where I saw that, but it seemed like I had something. If I stumble upon it, I swear I had something. It was like a decal. That may have worked for that, but I don't know. I just caught it. Did you guys place a tree and lower it? I wonder. So, okay. So CtrlC, we've got this. It raises it up. I don't know that looks great, honestly. Because the water is static, I think it draws attention to the fact that the water has no movement, which is unfortunate. But it is a surface. And for a surface, I think it looks really, really good. When you say steal the first fountain coasters, what? I think you got me to say something. I think dogs are chasing people in the maze. They are. That's so there are many points of the maze, but the main point is to show people all the fantastic dogs that the city has to offer and to scare them with the dogs. That's the main goal here. Let's get rid of these boring trees. We'll add a pop of color, and I'll have to fix the surface in there too. Oh, shoot. I paved the whole thing. Not my intention. Okay, that's better. I kind of like what I did in the thumbnail, having a whole bunch of flowering plants around here. I don't know what you guys think. Pave the planet. It is easy. Fire fountains. Steal them from the coasters. Oh, yes. The fiery restrooms, you mean? Those two. I'm wondering if I could just kind of loop these around. I think I like that. I think I like that. You don't think you could play this game without anarchy? Yeah. Put some ducks in there. I wish I had some ducks. That I wonder. Well, actually, okay. I'll see if I can do that. But I'm gonna mirror this before I forget how I did it, because there's always the chance of that happening. Oh my goodness. I think some of you probably see what's going on right now, but I'm not going to call it out for anyone who can't. Because we're not going to let perfect be the enemy of good. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay. You saw it, didn't you? Yeah, the circles are not symmetrical. The paths are off. I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah. We're gonna forgive a little bit of imperfection. You know why? Because it's taken me at this point a ridiculous number of weeks to finish this. I think we've been working on the botanical garden, which was never a project, by the way. Never a project. Tear it all down. The imperfection does give it character. I think that the whole reason that we built this thing, we were supposed to grow a couple of hotels and figure out why they grew in. Instead, we built a botanical garden and deleted the hotels in favor of a French city, which again is dying. Is our water polluted? It is. You know what? Hold on. Mr. Sidetracked is going to become sidetracked again. Because I have a solution. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I not have the mod in here that lets me paint? Oh, there it is. Nothing to see here, folks. We're definitely not getting rid of our aquifer to improve our groundwater situation, because that water tower doesn't actually need groundwater. So all we're doing is having all sorts of problems for no apparent reason. You know what? None needed there either. We won't pollute any of the water. Everything is good, folks. Everything is great. And now, oh, okay, there's the ground pollution, and for the water, oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't see any groundwater pollution here. In fact, oh, wow. It's a thing of beauty. No groundwater pollution anywhere in our city. They're upset about not having employees. So I guess I actually do need to provide a road to this. And it'll be a road that is absolutely wonderful. Straight up the side of a hill. You guys wanted to know if I was being chaotic or not. I think that is the answer right there. Is a little bit of chaos. We got to have a little bit of chaos with a little bit of planning. We plan our landscaping and we have, oh my goodness. I am too. I'm flabbergasted as well. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I'm doing things that the game doesn't want me to do, and I'm paying the price. Why though? Create another? I don't want to create another. I would much rather do the stupid thing that I'm about to do and see if this solves it. Nope. In that case, while they're all taking my stupid path too. I don't know. Area tool. Okay. Hold on. I think I saw a message from you in Discord. Tag on. Oh, that's something totally different. The area tool. So you're saying inside. Are you talking about the area tool? Oh, right here. Right here. So it's saying that all of these are disconnected, and that's the problem. I think that thing I removed in the front was actually a problem to remove. Like, I should not have removed it. It broke all of the things. And I feel like I know where this is going. And I'm trying not to do it. But I know where it's going, and you do too. I'm going to have to eventually redo this building. And it's not a today thing. That might honestly be an off-camera thing, an off-stream thing. I can't continue to torture you guys with this building. It's not right. The crazy thing is, I see what you're talking about, Tygon, and I delete that, and it's still a problem. It's still a problem. The autosave, I don't think that I mean, this happened. We were nowhere near this area. I'll see where the autosave was. Yeah, it was a while ago. No, you know what? We're gonna live with the icons today. And all of these people coming to what I assume is their doom. I don't really know what they're doing. I will draw a couple more paths through here, and then after that, I will. If it doesn't work, which I don't think it will, I will fix it before the next stream. But I'm still gonna force the maze because we're good. That's why we did all of this madness. Look at that one, just went away. Yeah, I got nothing, guys. I've got nothing. No explanation for any of it. I am gonna just. There you go. There are paths all the way through the building. Oh. Well. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back in. We're gonna speed run a couple of trees, double the problems, and pass it to the next stream. Exactly. I'm gonna do two things, two small things, and then we'll call it. That's very sad, very sad, very sad, but not unexpected. We've had a good run of it without any crashes. We'll do one round of GeoGuessr after I do these two things. Brain Freeze, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Ronix, thank you so much for the prime. Big Time Morph, thank you for the prime. Bobblehead Cow, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Now to get your sobbing. We'll get through it together. It's gonna be okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cry. Yes. I mean, Pete, you gotta understand. We're pushing the game beyond where it wants to be pushed. So it's not unexpected. I don't get upset when I crash when I'm doing crazy things in the game. I get upset when I crash when it's a vanilla game and I'm doing things that should work. Check my DMs. I will. You got a dash? It's about that time. I see people dipping. It must be that time of the night for the Europeans. Have a good night, anyone who's got to leave. We got a little bit more time left here, though, for everyone else. 30 minutes to go. Thank you. Yes, we got 30 minutes. I'm going to speed run some landscaping, and then I want to add. We're not gonna worry about all of this. I'm gonna get rid of those crazy paths. And I'm going to ignore the rest. We'll make it summer again so I can finish the landscaping. Let's see. I'm going to give myself 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Thank you for the 30-minute warning. 9 minutes to finish this up. I will fix this off camera. I know how to do it. It's just time consuming. It's just frustrating. So I'm not gonna force you guys to deal with that again. I'll just line this up. Wait, no way. I used Move It to get my trees back. I just pushed up and down and it fixed it. You gotta be kidding me. That is the dumbest solution ever. Where do I get the inspiration for my builds? I think of a story that I want to tell first. I cannot believe that fixed it. Okay, well, whatever. It worked. I think of a story that I want to tell. Generally, I'm drawing on past. Well, there's two ways. I'm either, thinking about past experiences or stories that I've read about planning, or the other way is, particularly in Saguna Beach, it's going to be more this way. If there's something I really want to do, I will think of a story to make it happen, like a plausible way that it could actually happen in the real world. So that's one of the two ways. All right. God's plan of the smartest. You might have to tell me an hour ago, but work distracted you that I could just do up and down, and that would fix all my problems. You knew the solution, and you held out on me. That's okay. I will forgive you. You want this game so badly for PS5? I do want you to know, if you're watching me right now thinking, oh my goodness, I want this game for PS5, the game that you're going to get is not going to be this game. I mean, just bluntly, like this is super modded PS2 or super modded CS2. So it's and I'm not even on the extreme end, bluntly. There are a lot of people who are modding a ton more than me. But I guess just know that, like, it's going to be the game that you get will be a much different game than the one that I'm playing. For better or for worse. You want it for Mac? Yeah, me too. I mean, I would much prefer to only use a Mac. But alas, if you're going to be a gamer, you're going to have a PC. Or at least that's what we're being told now. Unfortunately, yeah. I'm really curious. That was something I asked Colossal Order about when I spoke with them. They said it should be reasonable to kind of just try to export it at some point in time in Unity to Mac, but they have so many other priorities at this point. Like, I don't really see that as being a thing that is high on their agenda for a while, which stinks, but I get it. Like, console is clearly priority one after getting PC where it needs to be. Not the biggest of their problems. Yeah. Your rig has an astounding 4 gigs of RAM, and CS2 is incompatible Intel Core, so you need the console version desperately. Yeah. I kind of wonder if they underestimated the relative strength of people's PCs and how, I guess, how much people were willing to put up with to play CS1. I was one of those people. I mean, you guys vividly, or at least I vividly remember, maybe you guys do if you watch Bluffside Crossing, I was on a Dell XPS laptop. Like, I did not have, it was not an ideal gaming experience. I'll just put it that way. It was definitely not great, but I was willing to deal with it because I didn't really care. I just wanted it to run. think it was 30 meters maybe. There we go. You totally missed it. Got hit by ads. To publish a game, well, I just said that when I started the channel, I had a very, very weak PC, and I was happy to be able to play. It didn't need to run perfectly, but not being able to launch it is something different. And there's a lot of people in that boat. Okay, what else are we gonna add? We've got to add in a little bit more landscaping. More landscaping. I think I'll sneak in, like, if you get stuck in the back of some of these areas, you get surprised with a random bush. Enjoy walking all the way around to find. Now, I hate that. That's not good. I do not understand it. Is this one better? I do not understand it. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. I think it might be something with OBS. Honestly, I think I've got to restart the computer. But I can't do that while I'm streaming. Magic fix. I think I'm going to do a couple more things. Now that I know that I can place landscaping in here without breaking it. Well, kind of. I don't know what's going on with those people. I'm also not worried about it. They could just be sad and exist in stasis in the middle of that field. We'll give them nice manicured grass while they stare off into the abyss and contemplate their life choices, which clearly, if they're trapped at the gardens, maybe they didn't do great. 20-minute morning. I appreciate you. Thank you. Happy Friday, y'all just joining in the last hour of work until December. Let's go. It's time for break for you. I love it. Hopefully you have plans for all that time off. And if you're traveling, safe travels. Will it be GeoGuessr? Yes. I'm about to call, like, we're about to call it on the landscaping. And I've got one more thing that I want to do because we have one mod that we didn't try yet, and I've got to do it. And then after that, we'll do one quick round of GeoGuessr. And I think, just so you guys know, I think that this issue is going to keep coming back until I'm done landscaping through here. So I'm not overly concerned about it. If you see me kind of ignoring it, that's why. There's no fixing it until I'm done landscaping through here. Okay. Up, down. There we go. Lastly, we need a big old surface through here. So let's see. I'm gonna go. First of all, I'm gonna delete the one in this area, and we'll just go with one unified surface through this entire thing. And there we go. Gardens, rough, but a complete-ish. But we have to finish it. Oh my goodness. It's messing with me at this point. I'm trying to remember the shortcut. So there's a shortcut that I need to use to access right everywhere. I want to say it's Control-Shift-W. Nope. Alt-Shift-W. Nope. I wonder. The gardens look fine. Beauty. Nudge it left, right, not up, down. If it happens again, I'll do that. Okay. Shift Control W. Oh, well, that's what I was doing. There must be the area tool must be doing the exact same thing, because Shift Control W. Oh, there it is working. So Write Everywhere, if you're not familiar with it, allows you to add writing onto buildings. And basically anything. I could add it anywhere. So I had to set up a font to begin with. So I've already done that. But do know that if you do this, that UI up here, clicking on the W, you'd have to find your font menu, like C Windows Fonts, and select a font to add it to this. But now that I have that, I can actually select it's a text. Hello, and my font is no longer in there. So you guys get to see all of it. So you have to select a font. So let's see, we'll go to C Windows fonts, and then let's see. We talked about Seago earlier. I'll just grab Seago, and now I should be able to Control-Shift-W, select this, grab this item. I'll give it a name. Name for gardens. And now I can select my font, and now I should be able to add this to the building. So let's just say, what should we call the gardens? 15 minutes? We'll just, okay. I'm not gonna, we won't even name it. We'll just on here. Where is... There it is. It is in the garden. Okay, so now that we have this, Bay Gardens. There we go. I need to pay close attention to the side that I'm maneuvering. And I'm honestly not great at this part. You just kind of pull it, and then... So that was the top. From the top, I pulled it this way. So now from the front, I'll pull it down. And then let's pull it back. Okay. So one of the things, I want to say that these glow at night. Let's just take a look. Yeah, they do. How cool is that? So, oh, it did not. It does not. I'm kidding. Well, anyway, you guys get the picture. This is something that you can do with this mod. I want to experiment with this one more because I do think if you want to give your city a personalized touch, being able to name things like this is pretty darn big. The models in this game are so crazy good. They really are. Yo, new here. You actually in city design for real? For real? I am. Yeah. I'm not practicing right now, but I was indeed the city planner for my city and a couple surrounding cities. Work for the state as well. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that is this mod. So if you're curious about it, that is something you can do. And now that name is there, you can name a whole bunch of things. And honestly, I like that a lot. I think that's pretty darn cool. This makes me realize we need lights here, but that sounds like a tomorrow thing. Can I name the maze Mulligan's Maze? I probably could, but not today. We're going to save it, and just like I always do, I will share this immediately. And if you guys want to take a look, you can. It's on Paradox Mods right now. UK PAX tests already? Yeah. And I'm glad I didn't show that to you. Yeah. I mean, I'm working on the video. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that turned out all right. So we tried all the mods. We didn't do as much as I would have hoped to, but that never happens. So I'm happy that this is finally complete. And we've got a grid out here. We said we were going to do something with this asset. And I think that we've got to continue to bring the downtown around here. We didn't bring any of the German assets in. And we're still losing a ton of money now. So in the next one, we'll figure that out. Until then, I think I'm going to save this. You guys will get to look at my mug for a second as I figure out GeoGuessr. I think that we're just going to do a world, if that's okay with everybody. Yeah, we'll do world. Give me 1 second while I get this ready. Or Poland. You hope to beat me? You know what? They changed the layout. They changed the layout, and now I don't know how to do it. Right here? Party? Okay. You know what, Komrowski? Am I going to bring back the self-sustained city? I really want to. It doesn't work right now. I will someday. Komrowski, just for you. We're doing Poland. So, yeah. Astro Antonio, we are doing Poland. Komrowski's advice. So we'll see what happens. We are doing Poland. Next time for you, Germany, IC? Okay, next time if you're in here, IC, we'll do Germany. You just got here. What are we doing? We're doing a little bit of GeoGuessr to close things out. We've got about 8 minutes left of the stream. And then I got a meeting I got to run to. You guys all kept me honest, which I appreciate. For anyone who wants to join, just gonna sip GeoGuessr this time. Have a good one. Good luck with the meeting. Thank you. Appreciate that. Haven't been to Poland yet, so this should be fun. I have not either, but I'm excited. I'm gonna give you guys 60 more seconds. I'll do my 60-second timer. Do Asia next time for a fair playing ground. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Asia, although I feel like there's a lot of Southeast Asia whenever we do World. I feel like the most level playing ground that we've had, with the exception of, I mean, there are some Brazilians that are regularly in chat. South America, like, leveled the playing field for most people. You haven't been sober enough in Poland to remember anything? I got another 25 seconds, and then we're gonna jump in. Totally not an Asian here. So you're like, all right, you know what? Here's the thing. You suggest it. I'll just start taking the first suggestion I see for a couple of these. We'll do Germany next because Icy has asked for that a few times, and then after that, it's a free for all. It'll be a free for all, but not from Brazil. Oh, so what part of South America then? We've done Australia. Australia is fun. Actually, honestly, Canada was the great leveling ground. Okay, we're starting it, guys. We're starting it. And I cannot tell how many people are here anymore. So we're just rolling, and I'm hoping I'm in the top 10%. I'm not feeling good though. Because I can't do the whole when in doubt, choose the biggest city thing because it's just Poland. We could keep going on countries that border Germany, like Austria. That is a thing that we could do. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. And I see no labels of anything. Actually, there was one there. Oh, that's just arrows. What part of Poland? Oh, for Komrowski. What I want to know what part of Poland this is. I feel like that is the answer. Well, I've got to pick something. Oh, right. Is that it? I came in first. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I saw it on the sign and I found it on the map and I feel good about this. That is the only one that I will get. I actually am 1/4 Polish. But I've never been to Poland. Yeah. Oh, whoa. What was that? There's just a... Okay. That feels helpful. Maybe it's not. Is that just a public notice thing? I can't tell. You're also a 1/4 Polish too, Icy? 1/4 German and 1/4 Polish. Okay, that is helpful. If I knew where those cities were. I can't even... how big are they? It doesn't show where the match started? No. Oh no. I'm not going to be anywhere near this. I don't even have a place selected right now. This feels like it's by the water. Oh, it's not. It's way over here. Okay. Well, you know, that took me down to second place, but I did so well on the first one. I'll take it. Sounds weird. Oh, up to an ad? I'm sorry, everybody. I totally missed that. I completely missed that. Okay. What is this? I can't tell if that's the name of this place or not. Of the city. Static is back and now it's gone. It must be. Honestly, it's got to be my Spotify plugin. There's something wrong with it. I honestly think that it is OBS right now. It's just so you guys know, on my end, OBS is like intermittently freezing completely. And it happens, and I don't know why. But generally, it doesn't impact the stream or a recording. But apparently with music it is. Oh my goodness. I can't tell what any of this. Oh. We're right here. We're up here. That's my guess. Or we're over here. Nope, we're way down there. 300 miles. It's wild to me to see how. It's wild how small European countries are, just relative to the U.S. 300 miles, like you're still deep in the U.S. It's 100 miles to go to my in-laws, and I'm still in Wisconsin. It's wild. Still guessing wrong. Small city. Yeah. I am as well. But that's okay. I think the thing is when it's you've really gotta. I need to figure out how to find where I am in these smaller places. There's got to be some universal clues, particularly for Poland, that I'm not seeing. But this is one that I saw last time, and that's how I figured out the city. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. 30 seconds. That's plenty of time. Is my name Bob? My name is Phil. Oh, that's not quite. Wrong D. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh. I think I was closer before. I actually moved further away. So many of you knew where it was too. And I was at the... I have no idea what I was looking at, but it wasn't right. Okay, final round. Final round. Detroit. Poland is small. It is very small. But I mean, I think a lot of European countries are small. Like the U.S. is a continent. Like if you're coming at it from the perspective of the U.S. or Canada, I mean, these countries are huge, with lots of empty space in between, or little tiny towns. It seems like there's more just uniform like density everywhere. This isn't helpful. People are Googling it. Yeah, they might be. I don't have that privilege, so I won't do that. I think, reasonably though, there are a lot of people who are just really good at this. And if you are familiar with the place, it is a cheat code. And honestly, if you're familiar with the place, it is a ton of fun. The only thing you feel bad about is if you can't figure out where you are. Seems like we're in a very nice neighborhood. We were. Now I don't know where we are. And I've seen no signs. It's kind of cool, though. I'm going to say that we're outside of Warsaw. I don't know. I'm sure it's wrong. It's your city. Poland Viking. Well, it seemed like a nice place. And then we ended up in the storage units. 300 miles away once again. Everything is 300 miles away. 39 points, good for 22nd place. Honestly, I'll take top third-ish. That's good. Soothing Beach, good game. First place, Sir Sebi, good game. Second place, Komrowski, third place. Good to see you there. This was your choice, so it's good. So, top secret, my meeting is in an hour. So this is for me to be able to freshen up a little bit. So I'm okay. 41st, brain freeze. It's okay. I would have been right there with you if I wouldn't have gotten lucky in the first one. Okay, everybody, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube before we raid someone on Twitch. So I just want to thank you all. Dealing with the static and the freezing that I'm seeing. Thank you for being here. All Phil's points came from round one. They did. I got like 5,000 points in round one and like 30 points in every other round. Thank you all though so much for being here. YouTube, there'll be a video Monday, bright and early. There'll be a stream Tuesday and maybe Friday again of next week. We'll see. But thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for being here. Always fun. And yeah. Well, I'll see you next time. Twitch, stay here. YouTube, take care. Bye-bye. Okay. YouTube is gone. Twitch, hang out for a second.